ewo Ghana month, Ghana busumi March busumi nyina no ye Ghana month. Ebusuya Ghana here empire. Ghana here empire. Nemum se obebɔ mpaye a aya memmɔ mpaye se Nyankopɔn hyira o man Ghana. Nyame hyira no da. Papa hyira o man. Na wa manodo. Emuma ya yemma mpaye no enye se. Empe oku. Papa ma nipa wo bo wo man yim. Se hunumu ya yede to abayi akandifo a ombeboa wo man. Bompa yese Nyankopɔn ma ɔmanfo a yewo man Ghana manma woma yenhunumu a yebetimi de ato abayi akandifo a ombeboa wo man. Eno ne mpaye a afie yi esese yebo. Amanyofo obi a ka de wope, obi a ka de ye ne de. Obi a ka de ebeto ɔmanfo ni tirim na ebeye ɔmanfo ni tirimu de. Enso so obi a komemu ne nadwene mu de. Bone ya eka ho no yenhunu. Inti Nyankopɔn embie yani na ɔma yen san hunumu no a yebetimi de ato aba. Eyi akandifo a wo beboa wo man. Ebusuya no na me ka asem bi. Utimi to aba pa ma manyokuo bi. Na afei wa wanu ho. Amanyokuo no a wo to aba de yi no. Tumisa amanyokuo na afei wo twe waso punishment pa. Mekoyira wa pa na amanyokuo no. Wode hye wani ase. Ahokyere fita. Enso so amanyo sem no akoye se me am support Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Ana me support Manchester United. Team no egu. Team no edi nkuguo match bia ye hye yen. Enso so esan se me support team ni nti. Esan se me support Saman Yokuo ni nti. Wo twuma so kra. Me se mente. Sana de no akwakoye. Sana de no akwakoye. A nation becomes what its citizens vote for. Timiye. A nation becomes what its citizens vote for. Waman bia sania ana nipa oman no to abade yi wo mo no sa no man ne te pepepe. So America is America because of the leadership that the citizens has voted for over the years. Japan has become Japan because of nipa ya tuaba. Ko China na kohwe. Ko UK na kohwe. Na kohwe. Inti se Ghana yete sadia yetie ya. Na akandifo a ya tuaba de yi wo over the years. Enu tuna Ghana yete sadia yetie yi. Nyankopɔn hu oman yi mɔbɔ. Nanka Ghana de Nsɛm a maka na pa nyina sɛ wure be fi bia ma wure mfi. Sɛnea oman bia mu akandifo no wo mote no. Saa na oman no so etie. A nation becomes what its citizens vote for. We need the Chief Very Force and Adom 106.3 FM.
Adom FM 106.3.
God can stop us now.
106.3 FM.
Wana pensu yaba. Yadi apom de honkomo ebe Dwaso.
Ghana ya sase batana. Nyame hyira no da. Wamanu niema penyi nala na wamanodo. Eya sase.
Yeguswa yehwe. Yani ho how. Dr. Rachel Kusi Akosa. Yeah, what optometrist or Frederick Optical and Eye Care. and right, yes, myopia, yeah, a short-sightedness, ewo emofrem, and a pencil lawyer, Dr. Abekan Sakafra, Dr. Abekan, and somebody faster than my Kelkis toothpaste. Toothpaste, I'm afraid to true almost about Frebia, but do free, ready free film, you know, a confiance. And so they Kelkis toothpaste to train, say. And I want to use some prayer, if Rabofrano so. Now, Bofrani say, and Yahoden, and Mate, come. Strawberry, no, a woman into Mamofra, any Jehompa.
Now, many Yakasara Japadea.
Samara Company Limited, Nade Kelkits toothpaste, that they are bed Dwaso. Anti provision store Bisa Kelkits. Kelkits, happy smile. I am for crab bed Dwaso, Trisco. A cocoa milk and a fair citra, I am a powder. Nafe, I am a sachet, come. And a pace, I open breakfast. The money pediano, I'm Sao Cano, the moon in a Twisco. TWISCO, Twisco. You may quite one more at the cowbell, a bed Dwaso, Promacidor, and at the Twisco Abba. At the pa, what they so a womb, and you vitamins B, C, D, iron, and then you know who are a count of Bueni Pediano. And Jana Paya, Oko Provision Shop, Bisa Trisco. Start your day with a cup of the great tasting Twisco chocolate drink. You may quite a Roma. I mean, my Doc Aquaba, Doc, my daughter. Hello, Doc. Hello, Doc. What's your name? Dr. Rachel Kusi Akosa. Beba Humano Sunafe Yaneno Atritwe and Komo. Myopia in children. And then Emofra any home Komo and a ear Tritwe. It's our 4 entry men on the radio. Nafi Yenti Sam Komo and Beboapa. Anyhow, Necrono, or Femuma, Pessaming Wominia, Neo Temuno, or Femuma. It's a seminal set, Yasungane, Anya Sapa, that Chiriba, about the William for Minia, so brave, baby, Aquagana, Nagana Bayo, every year, if we mean so brave, baby. Yes, I can. Doc, I know ever to train. Come on. Adom 106.3 FM. And I pay any doctor to share some of the signs and symptoms of myopia in children. Na afi yahwe kwanya ye faso esi sa short-sightedness ano enti Dr. Rachel Kusi Akosa eba be cancer nintia ehia se ye de sancheche beba ne se abofra no se wo nani ho hawa na se wo haw bi wo nani ho a akoya abofra nti enya de obetimi a kire wo awofo no se sei na ye me ana sei na ye me enti wo awofo no na wutie sancheche ya na fei o hwa wo ba no a betu on se sansem ya Dr. Kekan anancheche odi men su no bi na eya da ne ho adi wo mebei ani hu It's answer me banana and saying BB Esia Chira Wunu and the crown a ben pa.
Now I'm on order. Yes, I say Batana,
early detection. Say Uhunu Nsem, Ebuama Etimi, Efsano, and Tem. Enti sa and church say Hunia Papa.
Anya Sapa, Dachin Chiriba, Baba Boyan for Minia, so baby, Wabwagana, Nagana Bayo, Ayo, living Waro, so baby, Wabwagana, Nagana Bayo, Ayo, living Waro. Anyhow, Necrono, or fair woman, Bessaming Wominia, near Tenguno, or fair woman. Ain't there seminal said, Yasungane, ye? Anya Sapa, Dati Chiriba, Baba William for so brave, baby, Wabwagana, Nagana Bayo, every year, if we mean Waro. So brave, baby, Wabwagana.
Well, Yensa and Yanka, Dr. Rachel Kusi Akosei. Mami Inchia hairdressers are one more day and Nama Hoarding and a year Juma. Namimbisa said Juma Muti saying,
Me Mangana
at the pump for seamstresses and tailors are one more day and Nama Hoarding and a year Juma. A Juma Muti saying,
now many Yakasara Japadea.
Minchia graphic designers. One more year printing near dear, yeah, one more day electricity in a year Juma. A Juma mu at the saying. Minchia one more pretty cold stores. A Juma mu at the saying. A fita for ne well the senior mom kaka one more day in a man hoarding a year Juma. A Juma mu at the saying. Ghana Edim Fie Edusia and so 67 years. And the payan Samuel Manugusu America. And Yareho and Yamawa Sabesine will be to me and children DNTia. To see Anima Hodeno and Timina so.
Ghana Yasa Batana Yamieshano da.
Near ECG Eka Enko. Near Energy Minister Eka Enko. Say, will be to me, Mekase. BBC na Eko so into Yaya timetable. And rap Baye no 9 ho. And I do Kanya or me area ho. Ahamachin Baye no miensa and almost soy. Sesia ECG 7 to 11 no and the anya juma kra bio 7 o'clock to 11 o'clock no ECG for mo de ho announcement by no anya juma bio obi anka bibia nkyere obi a and yet a service na mo provide you ECG a service and you see PURC no answer wo mo can be my customers no PURC so yanto omonka on these issues. Ya ekoso se say yanti PURC nka. Say abasa yantu mu a enka PURC for e de krata beba. Say ye to electricity mu akosei. Water bill ye tu mu akosei. Obi anka bibia anchire obi a. Say sebi ni die kakra mo de mama Ghana for. Na ma kire mu say oh say nti bibi say na ekoso nti timetable ni so we can plan our lives. Asem we afa maka mabre kra.
Enti asemena say yesum Ghana
Omo de electricity ye adwuma. Obi akwatra adwuma na pay. Yadum kanea. Wonhunu se wo kofio se so watra adwuma mu ho. Because obetimi atra adwuma mu ho amade asa. Ye so. Na wasan ni brain na customers frɛ no. Yanka bibi anchiro bia. And you see, it is becoming frustrating. Mr. President, Ode anya hwe kra no, bibi anfa ho, but we dey man anfa ho because 2015 yema beto aba 2016 dum so na MPP for mu gina so pa dum so. Sa dum so ina mo pese be boso kra, but clearly dum so mu ne abai. There's a momo de no. Buo kakra kra me de ma Ghana for no eni ho. Nia yen fa mu 2015 no, na no mpo de ehihye wo ho. Nti unim se ebo no nsia ye bedum no. Unim se ebo no mienu a ye beso. But we there. Ye dum na abribia. Abribia mo pɛ mu dum no. Abribia mo pɛ na maso. Ehihye bia ni ho. So why? Adia sa nipa beda se mu saa. Adia chi nso na bekwa adwuma mu a na yedum. Obi ho no ma yedum no won fie adesan a oda sum. Eso no bia oye adwuma nti oba free esum ne mu obedu adwuma mu no. Na yedum no adwuma mu nso so. Na yaso ne fie de no. Why? Yebesre. Se dum so no asaba. Munchire energy minister dan no say e dum siesie. E dan ne yesiesie. E de ne a Deputy Finance Minister so call vetting committee. Ono so kokka hen say illegal connections and na eman kania no ntumi ngina so. Why? Why? Anybody some no they are trivializing it. Omudi di agro. Ebusha na penso so bema okwan no waka bi. Was that we my boss MPP for beba social media. Number be diatem 0302216561 0302216562 0302216561 0302216562 Ghana hiam paibo Hello, good morning.
Hello,
yes, madam.
Good morning.
Morning. You're frozen. I can't free.
But your friend Messi, because everybody answers.
Messi.
Yes.
Minty way.
But I am put them in free and China home. Right, yes, me do the best 5 times a day. But a moment when you find a kind of when you say the boy black.
But that's a Messi from Bojiase. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
You're frozen. I can't free. Opening my nose, man, why, Mr. Sana Okasa.
I tell you.
Minty way.
Let me say, the way I won a yard, and I said, oh, you campaign, I'm one fight.
Me ya campaign, I'm a could you know money enough? Hello, good morning.
Oh, CJ, good morning.
Yes, I'm Patrick Frost and I got something.
Where a wow man will be believed I could pay. I'm a cowboy.
Oh, we need into you.
Come on, buddy. I have heard, or how now, Baba saying now, who can be a man?
We'll be sending a campaign, a movie.
Anyway, upon this, a good.
Into you, Bini.
CJ, when you move there, a hard that's simple for a month funny and man work. What I say, because there are 3 maybe, you know, and you're as soon as Sansoa in your know, a higher papa. Into Messer, only I can't with you until Monfania, my pang work on my intimate. That's the
Mensume that's a power, Bini. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, bro.
Yes, sir. You're frozen. I got a friend.
The friend is Simon Kasafi Kaswa.
Simon, ain't you?
Bro, and never be on how my a Jumu Yare and the how Ghana my week a Jumu Yare and Dawson. Just a won't fight saying a Benyamuton only an Ajumu Yare and Dawson on no politics man Ujina and the better no man and Yarasa. In here, say Yankupon whom be boyan. Ye benya one Jumu Yareno. And also, no matter why she said, they are wooey. Manwesi, I do we are in the door so Canada.
Simon Medase. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Otene.
Namina Adom Patrol say.
Patami.
Or for the Necasafin.
Pacha from honorable Catholic Jerusalem.
Ain't you honorable?
Pacha. I'm too bad to Macatele. Doing so another, you do so. I do not the my light up. And then my mama, no one do like some mine. The month moment to my mountain, Maca can you question me? As I do so, sir. Then I do so.
Medase. Me for last caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, madam. Pache Frozen, I got a friend.
I'm Charity, Casafi Madina.
Auntie Charity, ain't you?
This is Jerry Fossen.
Yes, madam.
No question, no, what kind of papa. Oh, say, yeah, Ghana for no question. Oh, say, who can no question a day? I am the phone. For me, that's all kind of friend. That I see energy my power away. And now I say, yeah, do life for Madina. It's shop, copy, 3 hours to 4 hours and let me buy. That's it.
Men so me da se pa Charity be me last caller. Ghana for and be bring pen okre. And I pay my cancel. My room free. So be Bompire se Ghana. On manfo aye kwa kotwa ba afie yi mu. Yankopon man hunumu ya yebetime de atwa ba ayi okandini a wobeboa ma oman no atimi atumpo. A nation becomes what its citizens vote for. Dr. Rachel Kusi Akosa Aba Ahomano so yenhwe say yebetime na atwehwe nkoma. Doc.
CJ, good morning and pay me also.
Oh here there.
Adom 106.3.
No ma doc. Enti yan twetwe enkomo enra na ye hwe myopia in children. Anopebet me aboan briefly na fe ya hwe some of the signs and symptoms. Myopia, short-sightedness e wo mofrem doc.
Yo CJ anopay me that say me chia atiefo nyina. Enra ye hyaase nkyerɛkyerɛ eye myopia in children. Na ye kan say myopia ni nyina ne se ade wa chia unhu ni ye but ebenwa unhu na ka se air conditioner yenta yeni nta nkoso but school for omukọ school no pen bebe na it me affect omade hunu ana se bio ni yare de obi anu senka panyina nka na nitu ye ne ya but ya be wo se enkra no so kra so e wo problem it's right na watwi mu no ya se ye be ye sa ma yo pie hu education na obi ehu a na wate ase CJ me da say
okay enti yankwa ye nim na fe yenhwe signs eno abi na pese hwe signs and symptoms no doc obeboan e wo mofrem yenhwe no so doc
CJ anopay de meka kire Adom esmatiefo nyina ne se obako school niama we ma wadwen koso one blood site na me kan sa no CJ no me ye program ni wi no madam be friend o so obema kam me mu ne din o so doctor me yes o so munye education ye pa Adom fa munye me sia den o se nkura no o mu hu ade ye ka parents no so mo ntia se maye na the student ba kwa ni hu ade ka che parents ni didi agro enu ntie kan sa no wo ye teacher ni wo ye parents oba o hwa ade wo achia onhu ne yie na o try de obo so onhu ne yie a e what e kai wo se e bia myopia ye kan ho asem yi e bi na akra ni nya akra bi wo ade bia osma amiti da meti ya meya ontimi nkyerɛ mu sɛ bia menhu ade yie bada bia wɔde meti na wo fɔre tena ɔne yɛhwɛ no yɛsrɛ ebia myopia yi bi na nya ahyɛ aseɛ ɛna eye strain akwa no kyesa so force n'ani eye strain and as squinting akwa bi mo n'ani sɛ ya kyɛ ne ti wotimu sa akwa ne ba no mo n'anim wa mo n'ani sɛ ya na ɔde ba sa akwa no ebi mpa ade na wɔhwɛ no ohun ne yie sije akwa bi kra wɔ school hɔ no yi sɛ bi ɔkɔbɔ no ho pɛɛ anta na wahu ana TV kra akwa bi wɔhwɛ TV wɔ fie a ɔsɔre na wɔbɛn TV ni sɛ ya anta na ne nyinaa wahu ɛwɔ sɛ wo sɛ akwa bi ɛyɛ saa ɔmoamoa n'ani da bia wɔsimeti ɔtwa de ɔbɔ so da bia me face nkoa ana sɛ TV kra da base ɔno kwa kɔgyina TV n'anim a awofoɔ ana teacherfoɔ enkai obia sɛ ebia wo ba no myopia yi bi na ɔwɔ na yɛhwɛ na yɛsa no ntem yɛkare no asɛ yɛanhu ne ntem ansa no a ɛne ne tumi yɛ lazy yɛfɛ bibi amblyopia eti yɛhu ne ntem a CJ it's me boa pa.
Okay, but doc, at what point na metimi akasa me bay wanya myopia no ebi doc
CJ me da say we a parent we a teacher ni point a obetime wo se bia oba no enya myopia no akra no woman the books won kan a okan ni na pepe untibio only the same thing e wo board so a ho no hu ana say TV put a washer obey TV na wo no kama okotena chira ohu ade bia akra ne hwe no opese go close to it so nya hu sa pe manenkai me bay da masa myopia ye friend so sightedness yi ebi na akwa enye e wo se ba won kae na ye kan nyina no CJ education na edema obi ntina pinka se Adom afamfo sinti ade e wo akire bia na me ba na hu ani nyina ya myopia ebi kra sebi a different condition na air present sa but most of the time no myopia ade wo akira akwa no onhu wo de book ma no dia obekan parents teacher for momwa ye na se bibisa no momfa momma doctor for ho na ye nhwe o ntem CJ me da say
doc mama so menda say na ye fancy a channel me Adom ya to aso wachi kwan e no number no doc
CJ me da say friend Dr. Rachel Kusi Akosai Mr. Frederick Optical and Eye Care your domain news station where opposite the Total Filling Station CJ this week na so free screening there koso it's the number 0244 982821 0244 982821 Adom FM and that's it. CJ, thank you.
Dr. Rachel Kusi Akosa and I attend the channel me Adom beto aso if I said I'm a Twisco from Promacedo. A very good morning to you, my brother Joseph Ni Ajete Ashon. Wo Promacedo, yo. Hey. Safe Yenda Kel Kits from Samara Company Limited. Happy birthday to Mr. Isaac Sa. We are divisional officer, grade 1, Wager Fire Service Commander. Alright, Isaac Sa. Happy birthday to you. May this year bring you more happiness and a fulfilled achievement. God should continue to open your heart and your prayers be heard and answered by him. Ora Isaac Sa, Divisional Officer Grade 1, Wager Fire Service Commander. Wait for me, producer. Sofia Sanho. Erica Siadubwadi. South Africa Hockey Federation. Let's go. And yes, I'm withdraw from hockey no. Africa Games, yeah, South African Hockey Federation almost say Theodosia Oko hockey pitch no a Nansaya no mo pitch no enye pitch no mbabo hockey was we prepare Obra Olympic game papa bi ohon ma wo kwa akosi akai Ndo am so mo hockey no am afrim Ghana oh let me fancy hey
you pick me out of the miry clay because of you they call me grace Jehovah Nissi why am I now promise so
Ningo pam pam anemwa. Say you making sure say enya obia edu baby ayebeye debates e parliament. Na obechina ho e can be man ningo pam pam na obedwane.
Simply no so aye krado. Agopama no na da ho no. Akasamu no na si ho no. Abatoafe adru hobio.
Sedia abatoafe bia. Ye yedema wo no. Wo election headquarters. Adom FM. Eni Dwaso Nsem. Yen sesa sabo se no e ma osa. Debi ye be si edwa ama anobabai akoso.
If you ma omu jina mrasebeja konya. Ade kopo mo mpese eto omu so aba. Won bedi mampani. Amanyo komo mpanifo ahodo. Bo sede ye beti bi papa.
Na me kacha no. Sika na omo wia no sebi. Sika no mafa. Ono ni cohort no. Ye beji sika no F1 sem. Ye de say tabayisko. I'm telling him.
He tried to touch on the issue of integrity. Say MP war integrity. On see public facility. No am fair. Ni maame ana na ebusu ani den entoso
se wo pese ye to aba de mawa e die na waye e die na obusu a wo ye na wani so ade hunu ene sen ye to aba no e de mawa be kan ho Dwaso Nsem e Adom 106.3 FM the big debate
e be free abato mpesua so akọ abato mpesua so na ye ne amanyoku ahodro na wo ho ni nyina no anamusifo atena ase na ye ne wo modi nkomo afa enioma e be wo ne hawo ya wo pe anu yie sankita ho na e be koso no e be bo wo mo wasi gina ye
Toa eya chinyeje eya twema menchen ebeya hyehyehye
ebe senso ma wakwanya na wonso wobisa wasema ehia wo
yo Mr. Host medawase me questions ni ye mienu pe
ni
akoma honorable MP me pese me bisa no a very simple question
would you hu dia betrem
woni meduma wa ya unja ne debate
Dwaso Nsem the big debate na no ye na wo pani nyina no ye de ma wo
sia me ni team ni nyina e wo constituency the big debate eya twetan
Sayabapa obia obekwa akochina ningo pam pam anemwa. Say you making sure say enya obia edu baby ayebeye debates e parliament. Na obechina ho e can be man ningo pam pam na obedwane.
Simply no so aye krado. Agopama no na da ho no. Akasamu no na si ho no. Abatoafe adru hobio.
Sedia abatoafe bia. Ye yedema wo no. Wo election headquarters. Adom FM. Eni Dwaso Nsem. Yen sesa sabo se no e ma osa. Debi ye be si edwa ama anobabai akoso
if you ma omu jina mrasebeja konya ade kopo mo mpese eto omu so aba won bedi mampani amanyo komo mpanifo ahodo bo sede ye beti bi papa
na me kacha no sika na omo wia no sebi sika no mafa ono ni cohort no ye beji sika no F1 sem ye de say tabayisko. I'm telling him.
He tried to touch on the issue of integrity. Say MP war integrity. On see public facility. No am fair. Ni maame ana na ebusu ani den entoso
se wo pese ye to aba de mawa e die na waye e die na obusu a wo ye na wani so ade hunu ene sen ye to aba no e de mawa be kan ho Dwaso Nsem e Adom 106.3 FM the big debate
e be free abato mpesua so akọ abato mpesua so na ye ne amanyoku ahodro na wo ho ni nyina no anamusifo atena ase na ye ne wo modi nkomo afa enioma e be wo ne hawo ya wo pe anu yie sankita ho na e be koso no e be bo wo mo wasi gina ye
toa eya chinyeje eya twema menchen ebeya hyehyehye
ebe senso ma wakwanya na wonso wobisa wasema ehia wo
yo Mr. Host medawase me questions ni ye mienu pe
ni akoma
honorable MP me pese me bisa no a very simple question
would you hu dia betrem
woni meduma wa ya unja ne debate
Dwaso Nsem the big debate na no ye na wo pani nyina no ye de ma wo
sia me ni team ni nyina e wo constituency the big debate eya twetan
Sayabapa obia obekwa akochina ningo pam pam anemwa. Say you making sure say enya obia edu baby ayebeye debates e parliament. Na obechina ho e can be man ningo pam pam na obedwane.
Simply no so ayɛ krado agoprama no na ɛda hɔ no akasamu no na ɛsi hɔ no abatoa fe aduru hɔ bio
sɛdeɛ abatoa fe biara yɛyɛ de ma wo no wo election headquarters Adom FM ɛne Dwaso Nsem yɛnsesa saa bɔhyɛ no ɛma wo saa dabi yɛbɛsi adwa ama anobaba yi akɔ so
efi ɔma wɔn gyina mmarahyɛbadwa akɔnya ɛde kɔpem wɔn mpɛ sɛ yɛto wɔn so aba wɔn bɛdi mampanin amanyɔkuo mu mpanimfoɔ ahodoɔ bɔhyɛ deɛ yɛbɛti bi papapapapa
na meka kyɛ no sika na ɔma wia no sɛbi sika na ɔma fa ɔne ne cohort no yɛbɛgye sika no afi wɔn nsɛm yɛde sɛsɛ tabayis kɔboa I'm telling him
he tried to touch on the issue of integrity. Say MP were integrity on see public facility. No one fair. Ni maame ana ne busu ani den ento so
sɛ wopɛ sɛ yɛto aba de ma wa ɛdeɛ na wayɛ ɛdeɛ na wobusu a woyɛ na w'ani so ade hu no ɛne sɛn yɛto aba no de ma wa bɛka yɛ ho Dwaso Nsem ɛwɔ Adom 106.3 FM the big debate
yɛbɛfiri abatoɔ mpɛsua so akɔ abatoɔ mpɛsua so na yɛne amanyokuo ahodoɔ na ɛwɔ hɔ no nyinaa no ɛna musifoɔ atena ase na yɛne wɔn di nkɔmmɔ afa nneɛma a ɛbɛn wo na ɛha yɛ a wopɛ ano yie saa nkitaho na ɛbɛkɔ soɔ no ɛbɛboa wɔn ma wɔsi gyinaeɛ
ɛyɛ adwentoatoa ɛyɛ kyinyegyeɛ ɛyɛ twema menkyen ɛbɛyɛ hyehyehye
ɛbɛsɛn so ama wakwanya na wɔn nso wɔbisa wasɛm a ɛhia wo
yo Mr. Host medawase me questions ne yɛ mienu pɛ
Bato, ɛyɛ baako.
honorable MP me pɛ sɛ me bisa no ɛyɛ very simple question
wogye wo ho di a bɛkyerɛm
wonni madwuma wayɛ a wongya ne debate
Dwaso Nsem the big debate ɛha ɛna no yie na wopɛ ne nyinaa no yɛde ma wo
hyia me ne team no nyinaa ɛwɔ wo constituency the big debate ɛyɛ atwetan
sɛ yɛbɛpa obi a ɔbɛkɔ akɔkyena ne ngo pampam anan mu a ɛsɛ yɛ making sure sɛ ɛnyɛ obi a ɛduru baabi a yɛbɛyɛ debate ɛwɔ parliament na ɔbɛgyina hɔ ɛka bi ma ne ngo pampam no a na ɔbɛdwane
simpie no so ayɛ krado agoprama no na ɛda hɔ no akasamu no na ɛsi hɔ no abatoa fe aduru hɔ bio
sɛdeɛ abatoa fe biara yɛyɛ de ma wo no wo election headquarters Adom FM ɛne Dwaso Nsem yɛnsesa saa bɔhyɛ no ɛma wo saa dabi yɛbɛsi adwa ama anobaba yi akɔ so
efi ɔma wɔn gyina mmarahyɛbadwa akɔnya ɛde kɔpem wɔn mpɛ sɛ yɛto wɔn so aba wɔn bɛdi mampanin amanyɔkuo mu mpanimfoɔ ahodoɔ bɔhyɛ deɛ yɛbɛti bi papapapapa
na meka kyɛ no sika na ɔma wia no sɛbi sika na ɔma fa ɔne ne cohort no yɛbɛgye sika no afi wɔn nsɛm yɛde sɛsɛ tabayis kɔboa I'm telling him
he tried to touch on the issue of integrity. Say MP were integrity on see public facility. No one fair. Ni maame ana ne busu ani den ento so
sɛ wopɛ sɛ yɛto aba de ma wa ɛdeɛ na wayɛ ɛdeɛ na wobusu a woyɛ na w'ani so ade hu no ɛne sɛn yɛto aba no de ma wa bɛka yɛ ho Dwaso Nsem ɛwɔ Adom 106.3 FM the big debate
yɛbɛfiri abatoɔ mpɛsua so akɔ abatoɔ mpɛsua so na yɛne amanyokuo ahodoɔ na ɛwɔ hɔ no nyinaa no ɛna musifoɔ atena ase na yɛne wɔn di nkɔmmɔ afa nneɛma a ɛbɛn wo na ɛha wo yɛ a wopɛ ano yie saa nkitaho na ɛbɛkɔ soɔ no ɛbɛboa wɔn ma wɔsi gyinaeɛ
ɛyɛ adwentoatoa ɛyɛ kyinyegyeɛ ɛyɛ twema menkyen ɛbɛyɛ hyehyehye
ɛbɛsɛn so ama
Let's go stone right time and you're a fair Professor Wallace. One more yame producers. Yana wakai. Now what the nankasa kakejwane ho. Eric see du bwedi anapai yamwa kwaba.
Adom Sports number one.
Yeah, live on Facebook Adom 106.3 FM Adom 106.3 FM. Join you, join you. They won't say yes, yana wa mi kwada uso muna so muna yede. And some Brenana across the Ghanaian Premier League moko PMO, the All African Games and some across the national soccer team. The Black Stars of Ghana with him say yane Morocco Morocco the Yakobosa game yane Nigeria and Uganda or friendly game a year ball feed anymore. I don't want something I have to do for the brow and none of painting share on Facebook. I Adom 106.3 FM Adom 106.3 FM. I shall say at the affair the African Games. So go PMO our man football anymore the Black Princesses of Ghana. I'm on the AC Ghana name was just a Kwambia so met me anymore and was semi final anymore Ghana and Senegal the so Tracy Chum in the 18th minute ball go to Musanso Ophelia Ponsa. About 2 goals they go Ghana. You winning 3-1 over Senegal, qualifying for the final of AFI African Games 2023 women's football. It is challenge to South Mame. Ghana Bojmapa Nigeria Ejana na so boy Uganda by 2-0. And this is a final na pe Ghana and Nigeria na dey pem so our final ni mu a. Enya some get to akranti and one some on after the game. Coach you see Basigi on your coach Manipa. At the man Black Princesses of Ghana. And in some to judge them with an ania so the money ya yene sanza sabi by 4 and nani so the it is a ultimate qualify for finals now to me now cast when in so as a wala sawa like a crunch when yasia na the bekasa.
None of the players has a ticket yet. I'm yet to assemble the team because I know I still have quite a number of players waiting. I'll pick players from this add up to those that I have because I can boast about 5 foreign-based players and some other players that could not feature due to one reason or the other. They'll all be added up to the team, or they'll be added up to the team. And Rashid has been a good backup. We still have starting lineup players in mind, but until we meet, I will not assure any player of a ticket or a first place in the team until we meet. So the final match will justify everything because Nigeria is not a bad team at all. I respect them.
Where in summer coach you see Basigi head coach ma the Black Princesses of Ghana they told you actually was Nigeria for more by that wadwo it's in the team no wa bedo so mu power and maba wa mo ya the panel do mo giremu against Nigeria Kasanes was a match no Baso Yawoda on the 21st of March bosomi ya sabana mekai no wasema no Ghana betimi and Nigeria we na okopie mu wo emema no so akachi Uganda versus Congo. Uganda versus Congo and Ghana versus Senegal and the Accra Sports Stadium na sa match no Baso 5 p.m. Uganda Congo 8 p.m. Ghana versus Senegal eti Western and City Ghana ye wide the pass e man do fine and be man so be do fine and be beat me akoye coach Desmond Affair one on coach Manipa the Black Satellite of Ghana.
We are looking ahead to the future with open arms and whatever comes we'll be ready. It's going to be a very difficult game on Tuesday against a very good side. For us, once again, a very tough opponent. Senegal is a very good team. They did really well last year in the AFCON, both under 17 and under 20. Went to the World Cup, represented the nation well. 1 lost and 2 draw. So Senegal is a very well-structured football nation. They are building something very significant, something very special. And for example, I think 2 of the players are playing the A national team, and one of their players that went with the under-20s were sold to Chelsea for 20 million. So it shows that they're doing something really impressive. And basically, we are also trying to reignite what we are known for. We are also in a rebuild, and as for my players, they are very well rested, no injuries for now. And we are preparing really hard for the game. Semis, there's no luck in semis. For you to reach the semi-finals means that you have done something right. And we know Senegal. Senegal is a very good side. For us, I think we have to stay true to ourselves. What we did in the past games, we have to replicate, but also multiply. So it means that we have to be more intense. We have to be more tactically aware. We have to be sharp in the duels, take care of the ball more, and be very well organized. And that's what we stand for, but we just have to improve. And I think we're improving by game, but we have to stay focused and focused on the game at hand, and that's Senegal.
Desmond Affair, one on coach, the Black Satellite of Ghana, no warrior bro foot to them say I read with Senegal for me stop place to be Kraton Tom Mama Chelsea for near it told the women vogon about getting match any December to my Bojma at Yama Ghana, Black Satellite and 8 p.m. or Accra Sports Stadium, Castanes, and from my Uche Sports page 1, live on Adom 106.3, K1 and Cassania Recasidu.
Adom Sports number one.
You go so African Games Nasan Yagusi, Yedi Babia Danza, and Fiaban Yedi, Africa Games Nasan Patro, Atlantis Nashasia, Nagana, Mariani be free, Memani be free, maybe so Pomoma qualify for the semi-finals. Okopiem national record holder Benjamin Azamati. Me patro semi-final of the 100 meters. Wabo Roman Yasam Ketwa Kra. Hit 5 for Jibum Ebon and Yasia Yasam Ketwa. Ejuko Pieman Ra. As a Matijinidin. Barnabas Aga. So any Ansasa for so Ebo Remo the next stage of the competition. Etika send to Sa Famame. And Quatema Benedicta. And Sujan and so Resa Kwambia Sokon and Mary Watchimina. And so I qualify for the next round of the competition. To rest and I didn't Kaka Kwanwa. Ghana Yaniabre or Vim Pass a bit Maquinim. Ako Bojuma Ede Ama O my Ghana. na kokopie mu wo se ne niam sika kakwa na aye Bawafo Seni ukopie mu awa Athletics wona na agya ire ne ase a wo ye panipa oda Ghana Athletics na no wo de atudwa se Ghana fo nya we Ghana fo bon time na nche na chi on fa bon time aba wona chi wo metumi abodwuma pa de ama ban Ghana chance ba bia kan kakwa no a wo ma qualify ko semi final no no wo ma qualify edi ko manimo no ogidi se bi papa betuma final taba bi papa betuma final taba nya sam keto akra ye be ko president so na mo Benjamin Zamati qualify for the semi-final. Zamati in some kakra tudwa and your brofo Zamati will be train.
All right. Not a race I think I would like or be so happy about, but I'll take it. It qualifies me to the final. So I just go sit and look back at the videos and sit with my coach and discuss what went wrong, what went right, and then correct them. And tomorrow I hope to be on my best performance. I think it does. The finals. I remember the last time it happened was we having 3 Ghanaians in the final in Abuja, and then 2019 Morocco we had 2 guys, and then 2023 African Games we have 2 Ghanaians in the final. I think it's already proved that Ghanaians have elite sprinters, and then we're hoping to have a good performance tomorrow. I think it's amazing that the cyclists have to use their energy to help me to run.
Azamate eti Ghana mrantie mienu hwere mu say ye bekọ kopie mu ne arese final ne bekọ sen no wo mo resto betma bodma Barnabas aga ane Benjamin Azamati ene se wote Azamati edi enta ne nsemu wo kana Barnabas kasakaka Barnabas kasa was qualify final no ginem.
I feel very excited. I've been running system tests for some time now, and this is my first outdoor, so I'm just expecting to run faster than what I did this evening. Since this is going to be my first international final, I think I'll just put in my best. And as I said earlier on, this is my first outdoor, so I look forward to running better. Yeah, it was windy. The headwind was great, so you need to put more drivers and also run faster before the wind push you back. So I would say it was very fast and tough. Semi-finals, that's when most of the athletes run faster.
Right, Banabasaga wano ye Ghana athlete wa qualify for the final team yenu na ejiremo 100 meters ni mara se betumi anya meda bi ka ba kuji gold na ba kwaje sereba na ka ajabo so ho akanya ba de kura eti batwa de ekoso e wonu athletics ni mo ye de wonsam bia tudwade ma Bawafo Seni na Ghana athletics odi edi mo no so de nsam ka tudwa kire mo so wogidie pansa Ghana mranche ne ma ba wa qualify akopie mo wo aye final no betumi abodwuma eno ne nsam Bawafo Seni wode etu edwa enso e wo hono mo na ufi athletics ni mo edi nsam foforo so dia wo ma wa bato Legon City's head coach me pato woye panimpa wono wadi aye akoti Ghana board body mu ne teams be 1000 wa coach Pakwasi Fabian na power Legon and ne Pakwasi Fabian twu come na pass hwe me passport so nya board pe me passport so papa ntie ne mba be hwebi na Pakwasi Fabian me ko bi man kan bi de pakasa kakra.
We are a fan of athletics. That's why I say we are soccer coach. Athletics is one of my passions. So over here, I'm all section secondary school. We produce a lot of athletes for the country. The athletics here, we are managing for parts. And if we be chamber, I'm a person. If we do them now, we do that. Ghana, we have athletics in the But some athletics. I dare open the now. Ghana athletes, we catch it. And look at it to them. But some how this is progress. But to say. The old boys now training almost school. We see how many coaches school random I want to see come how the person almost are more progressive, more coaches are more imparting the knowledge and more to the next generation.
Right, and one and some Pakwasi Fabian to Jatim say Pakwasi Hebia. Anya some keto akrati African Games ne won sam kakra. Ya de be bro na no pay no na no da hockey no na ya hockey pitch ne nya ready South Africa for some chaka ya lata mo ye mo. But they say they are ready kram ya hyase. Ama Ghana hockey team no boduma ya chi Nigeria kram no mo emema no ya Nigeria wie kra nya sam keto akra. Ghana captain eye Abil Charles den sama to dwa. Say ebebo say mo say na ya start Sasa, I will see any Ajapa.
Ghana against Nigeria in all disciplines have always been tough. Regardless of what the team is in for. We have to keep our composure. At some point, today we have changed, but we have to come back to ourselves, motivate ourselves, prove to them that yes, they cannot beat us on our own. To keep them like we are champions. We are ahead of them. That is what happened. So going forward, we will see better performance. I think we need to. This was our first one, so you see the anxiety setting. So this time we just keep our composure.
Right, and one and some captain of Ghana, a member hockey team no Abil Charles the Tuja. I say better na kwambia so nya better performance your next games ebe boni mo Terosia okay stadium anyasam keto akra bibia da din na South Africa montombo ebe du se ebe chance na ye wie montombo ase was like ka ye na ye ko o qualify for Olympic games ni dada eti o mo montom penalty fi akọ na from ahono what na ku no se mo fe do mo si nya ka ebe bu ad na do say ya started dada eti de akọ so hockey mu ede nsem ebro no All African Games e kra ni me be mo update ama o sesen na se ete na activities a wodo be ko so na me be wo man sana ma sorry tiri ukopie mo the Ghanaian Premier League ma match 22 match SK yifu anu a House of Folk ni Heart of Lions de pim so na nyasem keto na House of Folk fu ani bedi abedi na ye Mustafa Yakubu no apogu atum ase kan grofo na hye ni abre Salim Adams on na super nyan go shot na no den Linda Ntangwe so de ba ko ka ho House winning 2-1 over Heart of Lions Okumase Baba Nyara Sports Stadium Abubakar Watara wano na ye coach for Nipadma House of Folk won nsem ka to Watara ba wo bodma papa Watara bodma Watara de nsem to dwa se na ni bedi abedi no ba no ba so ba be House of Folk eti enema ko yi sa dia ya obenden na ni ana eje Watara nsem a de to dwa after game ni
tactical discipline. The first half is very difficult for us, but the second half, I tell them, we can't lose this match. It's not possible.
And your strategy went. You used Salim alongside Cisse. Many were worried because Salim is not an attacking player. He scored and he's won the man of the match.
Sometimes I'm listening for the journalists. I'll take my decisions because the criticize is good for me. I need more criticize to change. That's the why I put this boy today on the front.
House of Folk coach is journalist ya otie muntwa ne mpo open poetwa po muntwa mo na mo kasa no tie no so de strength niema eti House of Folk for catch no and they say the House of Folk me abogumu anya sam keto akra anwumre transfer the MTN FA Cup and won some bebro because na draw no be koso na ya resane ensam no so be si akone ade a they asanya na 3 maximum points ewo eye game ni mo e pa touch ne so ma me anwumre ebo no so e betena se near the sports page 2 abroad no hu sane ensam no esi ate ni update of all the stories they buy no ya mo hu afili ya ne ade MTN everywhere you go my MTN app na say you can for the man so you should na wo atọ no feel say we use network papa DBS Industries Limited we board na so use DBS as a roof papa 10% discount from Modema 18 patches also plus 10% nebia brand beto DBS roof sheet at you say the boss crime free and pon say for the F pack and the BX tablets can one opinion this son about bet way for the love of the game makwedi isi akonkon ni some na dia bro ayana odi nankasa kan kejwa no hama me Eric Asidu Bwedi Sports page 1 the West Koswa na si Dwaso Nsem DBS Industries Limited. One sanka mobile. Surprise! I want to na bribi. I'm the bravo customers na fufro mo dia be pomuni. Tie, se what to dia wo mo nchepe. And I'm afraid I want to dia wo mo ha. Up to 10% discount. Wow! 10% discount. DBS and Kwane betima yewi. Tomo alusin proofing sheet in mobile. Number 1. Takwa DDNA 0506 004 242. DBS Industries Limited. Roofing Papa Power Fee. Chini anti asemfo frayechi emu akese ne nketwa social media ne so krade simabia abi fofroba minim se wunya ya na nkansam no dodo na agu nsam prekope trendy
Enuntina say Juada Kosifia de Bia wo Dwaso Nsem Jumedie so yede afa ya to ni din trends abrew trends say politics entertainment sports me and dada sitting mu ne trending ne mu cheche mu bia CIA na yefamwe when nika so trends wo Dwaso Nsem on Adom 106.3 FM Juada Kosifia de Bia Maisha.
Fly better to your next holiday. Book your flights with Emirates to a holiday in Dubai, London or Istanbul. Look forward to delicious regionally inspired cuisine. Enjoy free-flowing premium drinks and relax to your favorite movies on the way. Because it's not just about the destination, it's how you get there. This year, fly Emirates. Fly better.
Hey, it's
Tier4 Game Pack 4 pick one game na ya channel. After dia bedroom. Since we buy that wakoma so. If the number 1 Equity 36. Tenibu na show me say we be disika bocho abra ye number na pie. Bobo na ye ready say we be do mula wa abra woncha from 1 Ghana cedi to 350 cedis. Na first kana we channel. For go home pro Denisia. Me 26 times. I was up pick one game imo. Chabano abra wo star 946 hash on all networks. And now face we betting your website. And now betting download the Game Pack app now. Our www.gamepackgames.com. Show live draws. Our Adom TV. And upon on crown. And we are doing you know. And then you know Debia. Game Pack. More mula. More power. Sagudi. National Lottery Authority in Sashasi. And your mom win if you do watch it. One show you.
GoTV is stepping up your entertainment from the 15th of January at no extra cost to you. If you are on GoTV Value, upgrade to GoTV Plus to watch GoTV Max. Already on GoTV Plus, upgrade to GoTV Max to enjoy GoTV Super. And if you are on GoTV Max, upgrade to GoTV Super to enjoy the best of the best on GoTV Super Plus. Don't wait. Step up your entertainment today. It's on us. GoTV. Love it. T&C's apply.
Hello, AT customers. Mon fema soka kra. Why a crowd edi ama sempe? Why a ni customer if mo favorite network? AT ATM customers in you now 200% airtime bonus. Abrebian woodnam credit transfer and I say wo AT money wallet. Edi beto airtime. Bonus a wo benyano. Utimi de kasa don shri edi so mienu. From crane to crank. Many customer esa wo mobile. Wo betimi aka show AT agents. Se onye direct data bundles. It is Sika Coco, big time, and if use bundles and mount. It is the next time we hear top up, say airtime, and I say direct internet bundler. And the Nashishawu 80 agents are oben won put them with no request for credit transfer. And I say dial star 110 hash. Now for 2 free, wo 80 money wallets, not so direct. And must have 200% bonus ni mo into top up. Spread the concern.
AT. Life is simple.
Adom FM. Na wonso wa bisa wasema ehia wo.
Yo, Mr. Host, medawase. Me questions ni ye mienu pe. Honorable MP. Me pese me bisa no, a very simple question.
Would you hundia? Betrem.
Wouldn't me meduma wa ya. Unga ni debate.
Dwaso Nsem, the big debate. And na no ye na wo pani nyina no. Ye de ma wo. Sia me ni team ni nyina. E wo constituency. The big debate. E ya time.
Sayabapa obia obekwa kochina ningo pam anemu a say you making sure say enya obia edu baby ayebeye debates e wo parliament na obechina ho e can be man ningo pam na obedwane
simpie no so aye krado agopama no na da ho no akasabu no na si ho no abatoafi adru hobio sedia abatoafi bia ye yedema wo no wo election headquarters Adom FM eni Dwaso Nsem yensesa sabo se no e ma osa dabi ye besi edwa ama no babai akoso if you ma omu gina mrase bedwa konya ade kopom mo mpese eto omu so aba won bedi mampani amanyo komu mpanifo ahodo bo hye de ye beti bi papa
na me kacha no sika na omo wia no sebi sika no mafa ono ni cohort no ye beji sika no efi wonsem ye de sese tabayis kobo I'm telling him
he tried to touch on the issue of integrity. Say MP war integrity on see public facility no am fair ni maame ana na ebusu ani din ento so
se o pese eto abade ma wa e die na wa ye e die na obusu.
Bonjour,
comment ça va?
Je me porte bien et vous?
Bien,
d'accord.
Aujourd'hui c'est mardi. Oui. Tu Asa. C'est fini.
Je n'aime pas ça.
C'est fini. Adom 106.3 FM. Fait Caro answer no ba no I'm mommy just say me who dream me say
hey CJ
I am to say
so how eli so eli wo
mommy I
me Minimum ya kra.
Really? Sure.
I just machia mafuna.
What's up? Bibi abako.
Na me Adom na so.
Yeah, the DBS ase.
Yeah.
So man no so ase ma dey trying to near dey eba. To say DBS Emma up to 10% discount. Aluzenk roofing sheets no. On the 10% discount. So that's good news.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get it. So
CJ.
Yeah, baby. What's up?
I did on your side.
Yeah. My voice now but my romantic.
There be me for romantic voice. CJ.
What's trending?
Gabi trending.
Which of the Gabis?
Ochedako.
Okay. Okay.
Nana Kwame Bediako trending.
Cheddar. Okay.
Starlink trending. Yeah. Kwame Eugene still trending.
Yes.
Benjamin Azamati also trending.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bongo still trending.
Bongo ideas.
Yeah. Togo trending.
Okay.
13th African Games trending.
Yeah.
Yeah. Olele trending. Mbappe trending. CJ X name no. Na yede Nana Kwame Bedi akonve starti.
Okay.
Or trending they are say or make sure say was started tour or tour the 16 regions no. Na enra bakubi ebe PM or say or ba bedreji C amakumasi 4.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, anya no cre. That be said saying
Obesi Epo. Obetutu
Trim obeden.
Obetutu po.
Obe pipe. E ama asante 4.
Yes.
O de fahin.
Tie voice ne. Nyame na meka you. Ai.
Okay, yintie no.
Yeah.
Mehu no mama tukwan makomachi mehu mahwe nkofo kro uko Dubai omukura no na ye desert enso omukura nya epo abaho mama dreje ayade ba kwa mpese me yema kumase man ha se me dreje ama epo ebi abaha na yetimi de ship ni ade so de normal ba 2024 na afi ni ebetwi container 1111 from Accra Harbor edi aba Tema Harbor edi aba kumase ebi okra etiki be 6 hours and sana container ba ko pe wadura ebi dura no so na normal be se half a container ni nyina ebi ebubu abra we everywhere and say we nso a within 1 hour na container 500 eduru ha say wo pese wo ship 500 so ko ba bia wa ship ko ba bi nti I'm here I want to open the western corridor.
CJ
Atamantini
also ko Dubai na Dubai desert and almost see everything from scratch.
But say say baby I can't
mehu no mama tukwan makomachi mehu mahwe nkofo kro uko Dubai omukura no na ye desert enso omukura nya epo abaho mama dreje ayade ba kwa mpese me yema kumase man ha se me dreje ama epo ebi abaha na yetimi de ship ni ade so de normal ba.
Yeah, be see Apple ewo kumase. Yeah, we go beach.
Asante for a bit me ako beach.
Yeah. E dia kata be ko beach. CJ. Eti. Tomano no ba be po ama.
Amako anim. It might be on a trendy.
Starlink trending. On say your internet in sensemia.
Yes.
And na enkofo kasa adenti na yeni satellite. Na say in suasi cables na tete there, we should have an alternative. Say yebewo satellite yebe di nkomo na oma license ni etumi use. Say na say in suasi there no etete a yebetumi depend on eno. On say nsi yebe ka say be take 5 weeks. And sana bibia beba back to normal. Etebia say it me Starlink the end tema. Your internet no issues ni be okay. Till say insuase the nebe resolve. Enti no. Ye share nim say government on it Starlink be partner na o ma license amayen. Ai na ye call 13th African Games ni mu CJ. Before na ye call commercial no can say hockey pitch in Sensembi.
Yeah.
CJ. Okay, so me catch you say 72 hours to games no na hockey pitch ni ready.
Ayo.
Okay. After the South Africa say omo free mu both men and women no na hockey pitch na emwa wom. Omo person be take risk na that's how
standard.
Yeah, omo to me nko Olympics.
be proud of
no, not take the risk. How bad is it, CJ? How bad is it?
Yeah, can. Obeka say yeah campaign. Amobi.
Na CJ games ni mo emu
yeah.
Benjamin Azamati.
Yeah.
Enra athletics no.
Yeah.
100 meters no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, of our second place.
Yeah.
Yes, it's your finals no.
Yeah.
For the men no. Yes, he did 10.41 seconds. Oh, ne go near 10 seconds, 10 minutes, so that you'll be able to qualify for the Olympic Games. Why are there pa? Na, yeah, that's what was 46 medals now.
Fair binka. I'm saying this year, there medals compared to 2019.
Yeah. Na Links Entertainment, ne Kwame Eugene, so almost trendy. Accident enra ebeto dwa say almost the press release by say he's responding to treatment near there intino he's okay update ewo ehono no CJ there's I know say uta but ebia na minim say unim ni din a me pesa ayo ade to Facebook mami
sir
ayo fa image way to Facebook mami pesa obo ni di mami
oh madam edin body am ya there
ayo ahwefo na etiefo mbra Facebook na mumba be comment ade ni din no say woni ma fa to honom CJ be kinkan CJ o say o order package ni ade a o be bie o box nim na ewom wo ye ta pai sa de ne friend is saying
a friend tete
there be yes any friend no
nya that Facebook is saying anya ne apaya na tete
that's the sound it makes sound they make it no but nyedi di no CJ ne bro fu di ye den
bro fu no okay
ne bro fu di ye den menka sound they make me say ade no ni din ye den
am for the adventure bebre eba
there be me say wo wan kasa CJ wunnim
what's your friend say I want to say friend say
there be wan kasa bo ni e say wunnim obi e say wunnim CJ
Angie Frimpong or say it's called bubble wrap and obi say it's called silicone.
And yes, when yes silicone. CJ Angie cha. So who dia Angie we cha. Why?
Obi say CJ this is
then
or say styrofoam. Set or being amwa or say it's called styrofoam. Yeah, STYROF. And ATM Starboy or say it's
this is a styrofoam. When a styrofoam and then that Facebook no styrofoam to when CJ make up why so when who they are make up
Karo okay said last year sad incident BC wo Nungwa. Yeah, Abranti be a friend no Isaac Newton Kuma. Yeah, no one yere about you with this ben fie eduno no 25 years. Your friend no Eunice Ame.
Yeah.
25 years. Abranti
twitwa. No ma tu no ba ku she
nechi. Yeah. Emma asem no echo court.
Okay. It's no be my update now.
Yeah, ka say Abranti no yamani bill mo nenam Nungwa mountain so.
Why?
Nenam. Yeah, wafan where they on nenam. Asem no court. Yeah. Investigator asem no na won nsem kra no. Da ye de ma Abranti ni bill kra no.
Wanti asie.
Onka onti ho nkyere wo bia. Enra me committee bi na me opani bi ko hia. Pani no kra na ba me nkyere no be ka chem se sige. O kai sa asem bi say. Abranti na ma no bill on nenam na me say what?
Oh, but that doesn't make sense.
And I say what? Yani Eunice Ame ne mame Ebeka mame no enti oba
okay
yene no between
but Bill they are no Charlie.
Yeah. Emantie kwa nyansa brand ne threaten mami.
And when you still on and I'm home.
Yeah. Adom 106.3 FM. Enra ana Kofia J eboy amane. Se yebeka se afie twemu December nim ne kate sword se ye ekwan Africa soa ekọ winiba ye dualize kwan no ema make say adwuma ekoso ewo ekwan ne so ne senti pipes a nanka ede ensuo ekọ manfo fie pipes ne yetwetwam ema omanfo enya ensuo nom enra mene Kofia J on my report ema mene ura Samola Nkoma nso so ye resident ho ekasai because ye mene MC ya owo Gumwa Central so etwetwe enkomo anapa ema mene ura Stanley Mate ya okasa de Magana Water Company Limited etwetwe enkomo e wo sansemi hu ura Stanley Mate wote menka Adom FM tuni emo ache
yo yenia
awode wo ho de
Yesu Adom na wo so
nyame Adom ye ho ye ansa ne beba construction hu nkomo yi say water supply system that it saying then cry
I'm say make say bibia ko ye de we was ko Ghana Water Company Limited yen challenges are you nyina no yen fancy ye ma obi ati ati say these are the challenges say kwan we so ne fa so dey solve rule like Ghana Water pollution say or how bia wo bia no me ma na how my asonti obua bia ebetin ayejabo bia no ebeye nti be feel say nyama koyi so the insurance
correct
yes
yeah rational timetable anyway say and about say
yeah rational na at the district level no timetable nti because you check in so no to the district power etia ometin aye ration zone A zone B zone C so that the Indian communities no doors and within the communities so the dynamics near Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and so bar. Obehu say every week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and so the bar. Unless, of course, a particular week, you challenge within the community and into Yamba. The sign this is not so outside the I catch up say they should give publicity to the rationing programs again. Na the we are number call. Me sure say yes, I across round as amamate a ration program like say me should be able to akuli. Nti obi anya you should say your boy home more than sure say at least averagely no obi able to so bare 4 days in a week. So what you store in so nkwa there or how be a ember. So one store in so you rely on direct flow from the tap now and on area sometimes there how kaka at the brain. Nti ye chow pa ne say ye nya ye mbo mo de civic account kan ye to a reservoir bi ebia tanks ya be tun ya branch say ko kaka abeti ama story be say 1 week and 2 weeks so that every time bia no so be dam and so emba no na storage no which is kaka by the time our storage be kasa air sano na fufu ababegum na you don't really feel it.
Okay. All right. But yamran komo no so say road construction be major road construction eba be koso how does Ghana Water Company come in and kitahudie ben ekoso ya Ghana Water Company mo ka ho Stanley.
Okay. Enye only major roads but one say every road via Ghana any via Southern no in China you will be a buffer zone for the utilities into kwan bia da Ghana bia no say pipeline in Danchen let's say enche pipeline be Danchen sana networks no
okay
before any construction is done no the road contractors no any utility companies no omobom ama more who the way the development plans are going to go. You see, there was a Ghana Water here, there was a ECG here, there was other utilities like the telcos so mutimi no. Ubia beche de we ane de be Canada ya plan no. Ye plan na contractor no kako ye juma. Sika o be ye juma no. There was a utilities no used to delay on more lines. No, I was say on Saka. But unfortunately no, aya na a contractor si wo no omobu ni afaso. Ebasa and then how at the brain. the moment contractor be bringing in for so one invite utilities won't say the challenges winning by road year
yes
happening with a similar issue and sana you who say or must say amount for service lines and even some of your transmission lines in Ankasa, but we have pushed them and then any highways for you now we have done well to rectify the challenges between Yang and contractors. No, currently, no, you who say the damaged pipelines now are about 10 kilometers. I started to say, some of the areas have been connected, other areas also are yet to be connected. We are sure that we are Yejuma Air Coast within the next 2 weeks. No, we should be able to connect all other communities and all other homes to the distribution lines again. And the transmission lines also are saying also you could see because your contractors also a boy and a feed and non account. Then we can excavate and lay the lines quickly and rectify challenges. So more motives are the best strong say the inconveniences are created by contractor no inability to inform Ghana Water Company any way. We are sorry about that, but the rest assured say that challenge has been rectified, and now there's a better collaboration between Ghana Water and the contractors now, and we hope that this thing will not repeat itself. Contractors do a whole more or more team in this year now. They should also take a key from this one. Now, anytime we are on a set contract, we are no. These things have been rampant. It's been going on throughout the country from contractors. Why are we here now? You can't tell.
No, but
the highways so AD Ministry of Highways so AD in so that these challenges will cease. Now we are all the same. I mean, so indeed, for how we are from there. They should go according to your standard operating procedures for now and for how we are in the future.
Now, Ramate, it is surprising that a contractor or you are aware of standard operating procedures. Ghana Water Company amanie na what damages service lines about 10 kilometers of damaged pipeline. I mean, I think the contractor should be surcharged. And it is saying, Ramate, I'm surprised.
So between utilities, no, and the Ministry of Highways, and the contractors, no, these problems are being solved.
How are these problems being solved, Ramati?
So we need to talk to each other. We need to find out the cost involved in the repairs of the lines and an account. If there should be any collateral damage on the contractor now, a Ministry of Highways now, charging Ghana Water, but Ghana Water damages now. I mean, he has to pay for it. But Unim said, the Nameka said, for any major road, the utilities are also part of it. Into say Mexican for relocation of pipelines. Mexican also there are components for repairs of damaged pipelines, relocation of major pipelines. And that money should be given to the utilities to enable them function. But some of them don't do that, hoping that they could finish the work without any damage. Not acquire but this time around, it didn't work. We are working with the ministry, we are working with highways, so that together we can have an amicable solution to it. It can't be at our cost because we haven't even budgeted for it. But since there's a budget within the contract, a component and documents, that should be that should really for the work to be done. And Minyaka also say we have started working on it. There's a headway. We are making a headway. There's better collaboration now. We hope before the end of the construction of the road, so we can have our water, we can have the roads as well.
Okay. Me bacho Jina Sumame na MC for Efutu Municipal Assembly, Honorable Alhaji Zubeiru Kasim Ewa Humano so also has been affected by Sir Edmaya Kosoya, and I believe he has some concerns. Honorable Bacho Temenka. Me bacho Apumbokode. Ghana Water Penina Okasa de Mahon na etedem etwetwe nkomo. You have been affected by construction works or kodo. Boyenmu, how your community has been affected, Chief?
Opinion I can say me that na mada me fa akonja iduna me chia o etefo Ghana etefo ina. I am the Kasan Dudwa na oye opinion na ina kasa oye Ghana Water for Workers Kasama for oye Mr. Marty Watan. Ye na ye ejumama o my Ghana. But in the course of our duty, there are procedures. Oye the fado na di ejuma de mo my Ghana. Oye contractors here where can was when they came into the jurisdiction, another baby obey ejumana of which Efutu is part of it. There was no recourse to the assembly. Wamba assembly ho ambakade we A na oye B. Na oye me omanhin wasuma ma waba from. I mean wasuma ma waba bisam. No, they've never been to the assembly. Na mbom time na wo bubu nkofu wo shops by the main rules in the assembly be mala. The contractor has not come to say whether it's A or B, the duration, when I'm starting, when I'm finishing, and all of that. Wamba, I'm back. But also in there, a month or a futufu are affecting one or there, koala. I took it upon myself together with my works department, planning, physical planning, and all that we needed to go to Winneba Junction and beyond. Now, we bubu stores na den ye kwahwehwe baby ye de mo thankful to Almighty na assembly ye wo asasi bi wo a ye pede nche de market but situation happen or there salvage yankofo nti or there ye tum ye ko grade ho na ye de dam asasi ye de ma ye tiche ma nwa woton ade wo kwan mu ho now, obey put ye do war machine, ye grade one. We have to fuel the machine. Now, in your community or company anymore, that is what the worrying aspect of it. If we are also it's not me. If we are whatsoever phase 1, phase 2, may chase one for more than a month until just yesterday. Anna, million see there will who cast there what you do a war back towards Winneba. Na nipan okay chairman also you know who there or a highways for contractors in India only until I have to luckily for me and now I am on my him may got to the 7th or why a meeting now Mr. or my him there coffee my numbers na in if we are also it's only a phase 1 he is in charge of phase 2 or be a phase I mean or the same company it is in charge of phase 1 now phase 2 full now all affect along Winneba. Now or then me phase 2, the one in charge of phase 2, Kasa. You should be able to give me the number to the one in charge of phase 2.
Honorable, and baby said the companies why are contractors why are where
one company.
What friend then?
One company. Man for going to several.
But what friend then? Ever company or friend then?
Okay.
But I'm a company or friend then?
Remember, just for my people to be now some of the things instead of they coming to even know what name they have as a company one but then means I made the American and so other ever kind of the well ever savage you won't call for and I won't mindful in the course of doing that and baby I could be the Nagaman coffin we have to fuel their own machine to get that job done and sana assembly to me to try Gama or a Winneba Junction for on Kada. Nature so pipes are one saying and Mumba and ye. Na ye my people are crying. Obey who they be so and so. By PDR pipe and a bimumpu. I believe it's even a gata. And the was so and so. I am not happy. Equally mean the contract and so I honor. he will not fetch water into those area and then go and cook for it for number and I mean, and equally highways will not do that. Until you are mindful. When so the means one no nothing, no negotiation as to the and see the pipe here said any until the air tankers best so on see that Bramo. Now to the time I ever ye. Now if we are the my friend Ghana water central region or from Miss Atiapa. Almost about 3 weeks now we started them engaging. It be now also a microphone one face can number it be some conference once was the central regional director of Ghana water on fire friend and deal number. So at the point I have to do a conference call between myself, the one member to the contractor, and then the central regional friend the Ghana water director. And we were on radio, one radio station in Winnipeg, Peace FM or something. In a version, we did a conference call. And Sana, that was even about 2 weeks ago. And Sana, I am there what the bill, no what the quay. Now, what the bill, no quay, if I'm not mistaken, is getting to about 2 weeks. Now, in Tishi, Monko for Winyansuno. And because they could not come to the assembly, in Tum, not in he, so maybe I will be an order, me chase for. Because I make it, in the meaning, Gatti, no, you chase on. Yapa, potting one. They are police for Jinan. There's a story building now. I am there over the Ububun. It's in the beginning. And Chebiana Muda Waba. And I am paying for now Wofi Ghana Highways. I think the Director General of Ghana Highways can be in there. And some of the members of the contractors. The main contractor on in Hunukra, in fact, I was giving his number. If I number, me from one or one for then I'm blocked. If number busy. And on one can also if they have no tangible reason in telling you, the man, towards the work. I mean, towards repairing the pipes now, I said, and it's a whole problem.
Alaji. Alaji, maybe sir, because we're contractor and construction company and we're friending. Construction company, oh yeah, you man, we're friending.
Yes, man, I'm in my office. I've written all of them. Oh yeah, I've forgotten the full name anyway, but it's in the office now. Until I'm into, but if I get to the office, I'll get the name for you. Also, there one band, I have to come and even know the name. My own self.
No, but the cars, tipper trucks and other cars were Canada. Where you, my one brand one, isn't it you?
No, it's my maybe say, my name on my own. And it's on my document.
Okay, all right.
It's not off head.
I see.
It's a main swam there. Oh, there, ye, Jumama or man Ghana. But then you can't just come and then Abu Bunkofu was tossed. Even to access the pipelines from Winnipeg Junction down to Inyaman Quotation or affect him or affect Bumwa Central. And Tindida, I called the DC there, Honorable Utu. So together we went, and then my Omahini and I got to claim. Just imagine this.
Okay.
And you'll be surprised to know the Director General to Ghana Highways, also he is representing the contractor. No, representing the contractor on the issue that we brought. Now, okay.
The Director General of Ghana Highways is representing the contractor.
I am telling you, these are his words. Also, contractor, and you know what? Maybe one of the contractors rep. Then to offer contractor the main contractor number. What's your friend Ghanaian? On from Maman, or catch him the Chida Mibisa, a Director General of Highways, only the on to Mumfam. The man away. If they are them, they keep on dodging. Now I don't understand them.
Okay, Alaji.
Ejuma mube no kwema ne pepema. O my Ghana botum my shine, but if Ejuma now go by the rules. Go by the rules.
Alaji,
don't come and do anything anyhow.
Alaji, Alaji, Mamendo ase, Uramati final words na yamfam community. What near MC Waka na what two so far between unknown Ghana Water Company Central Regional.
It's more than a month now. My people are not having water along the stretch. And they keep on knocking on my door almost every day. Even yesterday, after the meeting they came. Me who can say we say, I will see around Winnipeg Junction. What? And I'm not affected alone. Go more central. Until yesterday, I had to call him. There, me brother too. Come, let's go and face these people because they are not forthcoming. If they are aware dodge, well, no, but they don't even want to attend to you. Is that the way they should work?
Oh, Ramati.
What's Ghana water? What the bill now? More? Let me give you the figure. Ghana water bill now. What the more? Only the one that I had a chat with and a conversation with together with Nanagati. They were like, "Oh, the figure is huge." And yes,
how much? How much?
It's 35,154,769 Ghana cedi, 75 pesos. The car I'm there Ghana what the more
35 million.
Hello?
35 million.
Yes, 35,154,769 75 pesos. You understand? Wow. What the more we don't come in. And this a movie there. Says you can go just like Mr. Martin is saying. The job, there's money to the job.
Okay.
And more than we be relating to the job. And was Bamamo, another was Amamo. That one we don't go in there. And the movie there says you can't what the mamon or Dawson into your other partner assets and one repair for now before the relocation. In fact, why a relocation? Now for now, almost about a month, people are not getting water to drink.
Alaji.
Mr. Ahumachin, the Director General, I have sent him videos and pictures of people fetching water where they're supposed not to fetch. Now, I mean, there's so family, let me put it this way. They will not fetch that water. That is why I sent it to him. Because under the Kasana, I can Obiana Mesa or no Hunadi. Because he is not affected. That is how I see. But this is past 1 month.
Okay, Alaji.
More tracks and points to just let the people know you show some concern. Nani where dodge. It doesn't come. Meanwhile, you have tankers.
Alaji. Idu officer Mnyombe after I'm showing so that we can get to the conclusion of this matter because I'm very much interested. We need to know the contractor and what the Ghana Highway Authority Director.
I have the number to the contractor. When I called him once and it gets through, he couldn't pick. The next time I'm calling him, number busy. Since yesterday, I've called several. And most of them tells me, look, you cannot get him. So I am not surprised when the Director General said he is representing the contractor regarding the pipe issues.
Now, what's wondering, but then I can. Director General, what could be his interest in Adom Nsem as this year on original contractor?
These are his words that he is representing and that he is working with the Mr. Siafa, who is the Ghana Water manager, regional manager.
Okay,
they are working hand in hand. My people are affected. The workers which they knock at my door.
Alaji Mpocho.
They don't knock to their doors like that. So they don't feel it.
Mpocho, my
These are my worries.
My fancy ha na yente Ramati ne fan community. Ai Ramati.
Yes.
Mpocho finally what's me chat on ne fan community. Why?
I'm the meter ban na so santo there must be some meter.
Enyo.
Nti I said that my making features as I said on too different from what a MC working. Initially, things didn't go well, but now there's some sort of collaboration. We are hoping, say, but if they fail, they will hear from us again. You understand? The food there, CCI, no, nti ohiade ye boku se akaye azena nyini ye na CCI ene ehu de azena nko ye nti ye rectify na ye nyina ye mbo ye rectify Mana that's what we all expect. Until we hope that within the near future, there'll be that better collaboration.
Okay.
But if within the next week, you understand, but if you the most and we think that things are going well, and we don't expect the numbers of young condemned na we are uncle and so on. But sorry for them coming and around him, but we hope within the near future, and things will go well.
But Oramate 35 million bail no so many Casaria you follow up na bisa won't go for our central region no so.
The actual figure, but for us we treat water. We don't pipelines na no keka. We buy from other organizations. We don't even for profit it is just raw prices from the manufacturers of the pipelines, and then the contractors are now there's stuff maybe the bill for repairs and accounts. Since you use HDP pipelines, HDP and Interplus, Nadura Plus, Naze, and away, but the transmission lines are huge and expensive. And then we need back iron welding equipment to do the back welding and excavators excavate roadside and then the distribution and then service lines in use HDP lines. So I don't know more expensive, but we as a company there's no profit to us. It is the cost of the material.
Okay.
It is just a insular treat, and then we have expertise in laying of pipelines.
Okay.
Okay.
Matase. Rastan Mate Mamendo ase. Alaji Mbocho mo pana menyo bekasa. Ai. Alaji wa. Okay. Alaji Zubeiru Kasim, MC for a Futu Municipal Assembly. And then no Eltrin Command no Rastan Mate so Ekasa Edema Ghana Water Company Limited. Adom 106.3 FM. Simane be dumiensa and aba partner watche ehun. Anapano made to ja se mene openi ba ko betwetwen komo memenda no ena enya ne ntie se Ghana ha bia ba ko a o pese organize program o pese odi dwumadi na nipa beba ne doso a in fact Ghana ha de metimi aka say it's the largest auditorium Ghana ha ya dwumadi ahodo ye di ne ho 20,000 seating capacity fantasy dome ya ewo trade fair memenda no eni enya ne ntie se yedwiri fantasy dome ni nyina gufam ya oba Facebook a obehunu videos so no pictures so no ebi ewo ho eba ne say because Ghana ha ne enim ni say ye hye ankrankro ndwuma hodo no mukena na o hye investment a yaye no ewo fantasy dome ho no ma dwumadi ahodo no bebre ensroma kra grand finale Adom TV nsroma eho ena ye koye no a na say eboa papa anapai Ora Leslie Quino CEO Fantasy Entertainment and owner of Fantasy Dome meneno eba betwetwen enkomo oba Facebook a obehu Fantasy Dome no dia sesia ayaye no yadwiri ni nyina ade agufam. So my guest is Mr. Leslie Quino.
Adom 106.3. Only God can stop us now. 106.3 FM. Adom FM.
Adom 106.3 FM. And Tiana Pay, we will get to understand. You better in Semino, I say. And she say, na a war one no Ghana Trade Fair Company and Tem. A bread you man cry a chassis. And near a cobaya and tea. Went to me and to two. Dome no uncle and the baby for frog. Ma and nay. I can't even go for me. Join us on Facebook. Are you our 5 at the videos and the pictures and a go Raquino? I tell me say Nitrino and Shadanya, but and about them FM Titrino. So to make a Raquino Aquaba.
I mean, that's it.
So you have Boko. Yeah, the Yamias. Yan share in common was fantasy entertainment and adwuma ku a obi saying how did it all begin for you as a businessman?
Thank you very much for having me here, and I appreciate the platform. For the last 25 years, I've been Ghana and me supporting entertainment.
Okay.
Most of the large concerts at the stadium, I brought Rick Ross almost 16 years ago, Movado, Alkaline, Popcorn, all the major events at the stadium.
Rick
I've
Ross.
been doing that.
Yes,
I've been doing all those concerts for a very long time, and I was doing them at the stadium. I actually started at the first dome, and unfortunately, it's very hard to make money, at these venues because the gate was porous. You spend $600,000, $700,000, $800,000, and you only recover about $50,000, which was always a loss. So in my mind, I figured the only way forward was to build a place. And everybody in the industry always say, Ghana needs venues. Ghana needs, requisite venue for concerts, for events, large indoor facilities that we can match the global standards. So I put myself together and me say, met me by maybe.
Yes.
So I invested and went and got the land at the trade fair and built this edifice, which became the Fantasy Dome.
Enti eka Fantasy Dome in Shisha, Sikasen, how much went into the dome?
The investment at that time 5 years ago was about $5 million.
5 years ago,
yes.
Now you $5 million.
Yes.
And the Shisha Dome no edisi.
Yes. The Fantasy Dome was not just a tent. A lot of people make that mistake and thinking of it, but it had 74 bathroom plus. It had dressing rooms, it had conference rooms, it had meeting rooms at the back. It had green rooms. But also more importantly, it was a full production facility. It had LED screens, light, sound. It was a full screen, a full production house, and more importantly, also, as I keep telling people, the trade fair, because of its proximity to the ocean, it's clay.
Yeah.
It's all clay. So, and clay is very unstable. It can buckle at any time, and it's not safe. So I had to excavate, almost 8,000 to 9,000 square meters of space, almost 2.5 meters down to excavate it, put laterite, put rocks, put concrete, and that cost a lot, of almost $2 million just for that, just for the ground alone, right? It has 500 kVA transformers. It has, two 250 kVA gen sets for power backup. Even just the electrical setup there, to carry a large production is massive. So unfortunately, that was the investment that I had to make to give Ghana the correct or the professional entertainment venue that they required, an event center that was required to meet all the international requirements for power, for example, for water. I had to pipe Ghana water all the way from Teshi. Trade Fair hasn't had water for 10 to 15 to 20 years. I was the only one that had running water there, and that's an investment. I had to pipe 4-inch pipes, all the way into the trade fair. So this was a massive investment, but you can't be flashing 80 plus toilets with no running water. You can't be buying water when you're flashing toilets, right? So, I did it right the first time, and it was a lot to invest to do that. Yes.
Okay, and mo share Facebook says Fantasy Dome and uhuno Facebook in its glory. We share Fantasy Dome. We one of the events I hosted Nipa na one more dome over 20,000 people and one more dome. Antibra Facebook na beshe Fantasy Dome before demolition exercise here. Of course, day basu dome no but honestly, my main bisa, let me find out. Adentina of all the places, and with me akwashe dome no why trade fair? Adentina choose that location
because at that time. The trade fair always was a location. As a child, I went to Richard School, and I used to remember we used to have we used to be put on buses to go and look at excursions there. It was GFX and some other things. So the trade fair in my mind was always a destination location for events. I mean, as a child, that's where, you go and walk around Indotech. I mean, there's all these things that, we seem to have forgotten, and, there's even something else that made me drive the trade fair is that I didn't only just build the dome, I also renovated the round pavilion. I spent a lot of money renovating the round pavilion, which to me was built by Nkrumah, and it's a magnificent interface, and it just been left to rot, right? And I took it upon myself to bring some pride, and we even had some events there. So the trade fair not only had some I had some emotional attachment to it as a child, but it's also in a secure location. It's in a security zone, near Burma Camp, easy for road access, it was close to the beach, close to major highways. And for me, it was an ideal location. And it had the space for parking, because one of the biggest problems in Ghana is every event space doesn't have parking. And I don't know how you can deliver the proper services when people have to suffer, especially ladies, they wear these high heels and they have to walk in these suns and all this just to get your location. I don't think that's appropriate, and the trade fair had enough space so you can have a comfortable, large event with appropriate parking, and it met all my requirements for the right experience, because that's what an event is. It should always be an experience. It shouldn't be about money. It shouldn't be how much people pay for the experience, and that's why I picked the trade fair to put my...
Okay, so let's get into the conversation. And Shishaye, what was the agreement between Fantasy Entertainment and the Ghana Trade Fair company? And Sana, what they Fantasy Dome? What was the agreement?
I signed a 5-year. It was actually a 10-year, but renewable every 5 years.
Okay.
With this current administration, with the current administration there, they had just come on in late 2017, and the lease started from 2018, which was supposed to expire in December 31st, 2023. But it was a renewable, obviously, if they wanted to, I wanted to, for another 5 years. That's the agreement that we had with the trade fair. Yes.
Okay. So, and how much was involved? How much? Saying for 5 years, how much did you pay to the Ghana Trade Fair company?
Oh, I don't have the details on that, but for 5 years we were paying a monthly rent fee. We're paying.
Saying of how much? Of how much?
Oh, I don't remember. 8,000, 10,000. I would go back and look at the facts, but it wasn't. It was actually very reasonable. I mean, for the land and space, it was actually a pretty good deal. For the
42 acres. Is it 42 acres of land?
Oh no. I only took a portion that may have covered maybe a little less than 2 acres or around 2 acres of land.
2 acres of land.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we are hearing say now time no so. As I said, we're too free as I said also, right?
Yes.
So as I said, saying how long did you have to pack out of the land? Give us the details.
So the details are that in the lease, and just in any other government lease, there's something called a redevelopment. Is that it started the lease in 2018 within a year, because it took me about 8 months to a year to complete the construction of the Fantasy Dome. So we really went to operation really in 2019, and as you know, COVID came around very quickly. I mean, for the following 2 years. So for almost 2.5 years, I have not been functioning properly as a business to recoup my investment. But right after COVID, the trade fair embarked on the redevelopment of the trade fair, which obviously made it even more difficult for my business because it was a construction zone. There's a lot of sand, there's a lot of trucks, and unfortunately, it wasn't amenable for my business. So they gave me notice to relocate, but in our lease, they would have to relocate me within the trade fair for the remainder of my term. And unfortunately, as I just told you, I just spent $2 million just on the ground alone. So it would not make any sense to move from one side of the trade fair to another side of the trade fair, to only to move within a year again. So I said to them, you know what, I would like to leave because I don't have a choice, but let me stay where I am for the remainder of my term so I can leave. And obviously, with that said, I've been looking for land. It's very difficult to find land of any significance in terms of 4 to 5 acres in Accra. And as you know, to be an event center, you have to be in Accra. You cannot be anywhere else because it'd be very difficult to have patrons. So I had a pretty tough time locating land, and I finally located land by the University of Ghana, which were in the final stages, and so I needed more time to complete that transaction and then relocate the dome, which we are planning to do hopefully by the end of this month or within the next 30 days.
Now, so tomorrow I'm share Facebook, we Sammy Flex on Uraquino, one more interview, one more scene honum, and I will share on Facebook and. I mean, so okay, so back to when you notice from Ghana Trade Fair Company. Let's come to Saturday. On Saturday, how did this news come to you? Were you at the scene or were you home when you got the information?
I was actually home. My security. I got a call from my security as he's about to talk to me. The phone went off. So I called him several times and he didn't pick up. So I was very surprised what was going on. So I rushed from my house there, and when I got there, the place was surrounded with men in some blue overalls and machine guns, which I later found out they were national security operators. And I asked for who their lead is, and they led me to him. His name is Captain Frimpong. He was very professional. He said to me, I'm here to protect the workers of the trade fair to complete a demolition. And I said to him, well, you cannot demolish my structure because there's an injunction in place on it, and I have it in my hand. And he said, well, unfortunately they've already commenced, they're almost done with it, so they have to complete it, but it's between me and the Ghana Trade Fair. He's just an officer here to supervise the security for them, to make sure that they come of no harm. So they had 4 bulldozers that was just raising and destroying my buildings, my structure, and my equipment. They didn't even spare.
No, you had your equipment in there.
Yes, I had rooms, storage rooms, and they were just breaking it down. I mean, I have these giant air conditioners that 30 horsepower, and they just bulldozed over them. I mean, and the question is why? I mean, you already destroyed the structure. Why would you go further and destroy storage areas and toilets and buildings? I mean, the damage is done. Why do further damage to equipment that could be used in the industry? I mean, this is a blow to the entertainment industry. And yes, you lost the venue, but why would you also lose the supporting equipment that could be used, for business in the future? And this is the distraction of what they have done to my business and to that entertainment industry. Yes.
Now we'll say now we're injunction.
Yes.
Dabena was a injunction, and Dabena was survey. I mean, Ghana Trade Fair Company. Dabena was survey.
They've been served since the first week of January. The injunction was gotten, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, on January 12th. So,
you have a copy here?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so let's have a look at it. Yeah.
Let me get it to you.
Okay, thank you. All right. So you had the injunction on January, right?
Yes.
Okay.
They were served several times, but they were refusing service. I mean, they were obviously declining the injunction. So we went back to court in February to request what they call substituted service. And the judge ordered that in the middle of February, and that substituted service was completed on March 7th, in which a bailiff went and pasted the injunction all over their properties, especially at the trade fair. So as far as the court is concerned, they've been served, and we even have videos of the bailiff posting on their property. So as of March 7th, the trade fair, even if they claim they didn't know about this, as of March 7th, on their building, on their location, it was pasted on all over the walls. So they are clearly aware of this injunction.
Okay. My brother Kwame Dazi of Joy FM had an interview with the CEO of Ghana Trade Fair, Dr. Agnes Edu. Let's take a listen to that interview, and then we'll come back to you for your reaction on that one. Mini Kwame Dazi about Joy FM and opinion on Trade Fair so and then the interview. Yenti sa interview no.
May I know what necessitated the demolition of the Fantasy Dome?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Kwame. Basically, the redevelopment of the Trade Fair Center, as we know, has been ongoing for some time. So the Fantasy Dome and all previous tenants had been given notice to vacate. The Fantasy Dome was the lone person holding out and refusing to move. So after about 18 months of consistently giving notices to the owners of the Fantasy Dome, the company and the developers, we have no choice but to dismantle so that we can continue the work in the area.
But I've cited an injunction from the High Court dated 12 January 2024, and this bars anyone from pulling down the Fantasy Dome. Did you know about this injunction?
No, let me categorically say that the Ghana Trade Fair Company Limited has not been served with any court process, right? I'm not sure what you have cited, but there are company secretaries that are listed at the company's registry. I am CEO. The company has an address, and none of us have been served with any notices or any court processes at all.
Has Leslie spoken to you after the demolition? Has he reached out to you after the demolition? I'm talking about the CEO of Fantasy Entertainment.
Has he reached out to me personally?
Not personally, as in the company.
No.
Okay, because we saw a video of him and one journalist, Sammy Flex, a few days ago, and I was wondering if maybe he had contacted the company after.
The Fantasy Dome, the CEO of the Fantasy Entertainment, has not contacted the Trade Fair Company before, during, after, and even up to this point that I'm speaking to you, Kwame. We have not been contacted.
Okay. Please, when was the contract between Fantasy Entertainment and the company signed? When did you go into that agreement?
Sure. So the agreement, it was a tenancy agreement, and it was signed in January of 2018 for a 5-year term. And
okay.
And then it expired on December 31st, 2023.
Okay. Well, was there any provision for renewal of the tenancy?
No. And let me explain a little bit about that tenancy.
Please do.
Yeah. So in the tenancy agreement, it's a tenancy agreement that has a beginning and an ending date.
Okay.
But beyond that, tenancy also has covenants, right? If you make too much noise in your apartment where you live, I'm sure your landlord will put a covenant in there saying that you shouldn't be nuisance to your neighbor. So you can imagine that we also have covenants. Not even that, we do put covenants governing when redevelopment starts.
Okay.
What do we do, right? So in the tenancy agreement between Trade Fair Company and the Fantasy Entertainment, we gave a 6-month notice that at any point when redevelopment starts, you, the tenants, you will be given, or Fantasy Entertainment will be given a 6-month notice, right, to vacate the site. This is an important, long overdue project. Over the years, successive governments have attempted to redevelop Trade Fair. It is under this current administration that finally the Trade Fair has been able to be revived and successfully pull off this major aggressive redevelopment. So we make sure that all tenancy agreements have these clauses in it. The other clauses that were in there also stipulate that do not develop anything permanent there, because within 6 months you need to be able to move, and that when we demolish or you are dismantling your premises, it will be help you or there's no compensation that will be paid.
Adom 106.3 FM NT. Madam Grace. Agnes Edu and I know at your chain and command way Kwame Dazi of Joy News and then come on. Mr. So first off, Ochese injunction and Nadia trade fair for most survey one injunction be how do you respond to that?
I am actually very surprised that they are taking this position. I mean, there is extremely, you know, the courts of Ghana go through a lot of processes to serve people, and they were obviously avoiding it because the bailiff went there several times prior, and once we realized that they didn't want to be served through the right channel, we went to what they call substituted service. And by the laws of Ghana, once you follow what the judge guidelines are, you've achieved service, and that is by posting on the bulletins on the court, which actually states actually very clearly by posting copies on the notice board on the honorable court. The second option is by posting copies on the GPS address GL0355414 La Accra, which, by the way, is exactly where the trade fair is. And that's what the bailiff did. And we have videos of that happening on March 7th. And as far as the courts are concerned, they are being served. So this is by the judicial service, not by me, not by my attorneys. And it's very clear that by what the court standards are, the Ghana Trade Fair Company has been served, because on their walls right now is this injunction posted since March 7th, which is after 2 months of trying to serve them and them trying to avoid the service. So I think it's disingenuous for the CEO, to claim that they have no clue of it. It's on their wall. And they have security that stands on their wall 24/7. So there's no way anyone does not know that they've been served, which is rather unfortunate. But, I think we're asking the wrong questions. And to be honest with you, the laws of Ghana are very clear. Even without the injunction, you cannot demolish anyone's property, whether you own the land or not. You can only do so with a court order. The only authority in this land that gives you the right to take anybody's property down is a court order. Not national security, not a police officer, not a military officer, not a politician, not an individual, not a vigilante, not a land guard. Only a court order. And in a court of law, those are the real questions. And I'm surprised no one asked that question. Is the lease, and I get it, and I'm valid and I'm validated, but that has nothing to do with what has happened. Millions of dollars of property has been destroyed, and regardless of the history what court order did you use to demolish this man's property? Whether I was a squatter for 5 years, it's irrelevant.
Because you had an injunction.
Absolutely. But my point is that the injunction is valid. But the real question is, what court order was used to demolish? And nobody's asking those questions. That's a real question, right? I did have an injunction which prevented, and clearly they flouted the law, so they don't follow the law. So let's go back to the beginning. Before you can demolish anyone's property in Ghana, you need a court order. So what court order did the trade fair use to demolish such a huge edifice and be a big blow to the entertainment industry? That is $1 million question. What authority did she use? To bring 4 bulldozers to just not only bring down the property, but destroy the business, destroy equipment, destroy everything within the Fantasy Dome. Why? And on what authority? That is a real question. All this lease and this, even if I didn't have a lease, even if I was squatting on the land, she has no right, because, she says something like, semi-permanent, I was going to leave. I didn't have an issue leaving. But they saw me building this interface, right? When I was building it 5 years ago, the trade fair should have said to me, well,
she raised the issue of permanent development and all that.
Well, isn't that, if someone is building a house on your land and you don't see it, when I was building the 80 bathrooms and nobody saw it, so to come and use it now as, you can move in 6 months. Yes, that's fine. That's what the lease said. And I'm okay leaving in 6 months. But I have to find a place to go to. right? And if anyone cares about this industry, anyone cares about the line of work that we do, and everybody claims they care about the entertainment and tourism and entertainment, it's all just, hogwash, right? Because if anyone really cared, why would anyone watch, the largest entertainment venue, not only just in Ghana, in Africa, an indoor air-conditioned venue that can do this much capacity with all the supporting, bathrooms and green rooms, and you can sit there and watch someone without a court order destroy it. And the question you ask them is the lease. Is that the relevant issue? I mean, all that stuff are in order. But what is the legality of what has happened? And why is the Ghana entertainment industry okay of asking, weak questions? The question is, Madam, the laws of Ghana states that before you can break anyone's house down, you need a court order. Can you please provide what court order it was issued to you to do this? Regardless of whether I was there illegally, not illegally, it doesn't matter. What court order did you use to destroy this man's business?
Will you be surprised if you see a court order? Anytime soon, like today. Will you be surprised if the Ghana Trade Fair Company produces a court order?
I would not only will be surprised, but I'll be flabbergasted that, we have come to be a country, because if you are going to provide a court order, don't you provide to the person that you're going to destroy their property?
Absolutely.
So if they had one, I would have had it by now. Right? I served them the injunction. It took me 2 months to go to court several times, at my expense to get them to do substituted service because that's what you're supposed to do. When you file a court order or something against someone, it's for them to know what you're going to do, and you're supposed to give it to them. You don't file a court order, keep it in your pocket, destroy someone's property and business, and then
afterwards
produce a court order. And we're in a country of laws, and I don't know why we are sitting there allowing such things to happen. I've lost a lot, but this is not even, my fight is not even about me anymore. It's about people like me. Why would someone we keep saying private investment, private this, let's bring investors from the foreign. No investor will come if someone can just bring a bulldozer and just break your investment without any due course or due process. This is not fair and it's not equitable. And it's sad.
Leslie, how has this affected you? I mean,
well, I believe in God and I'm strong with God, and honestly, God is always with me. So I don't let material or human things bother me, because when I pray every day, I just ask him to give me the patience and the reverence, and I actually pray for people that do these evil things, that he should open their eyes and make them better people, because sometimes people don't understand the damage they're doing. It's based on anger, it's based on frustration, maybe it's based on pressure from above or other places. But sometimes you also have to ask yourself, can you go to sleep at night knowing that you destroy someone's future, you destroy someone's business? Is this how we're supposed to run this country? Is everyone supposed to just take bulldozers and start knocking people's stuff down without any notice, without any kind of due process? If we all did that, then we shouldn't even build anything. We should all just drive bulldozers around and do that. And that's not the kind of country we should live in. This is a peaceful, lawful, and a very beautiful country, and we should uphold that, because laws are what makes us human. If not, we are just animals.
Yeah. Do you have any regrets? Putting up this investment?
Oh, no. Look, we started the 3 Music here.
Yeah.
Shatta Wale has had some amazing concerts here.
Yeah.
Wizkid, Brenna. We brought some of the biggest artists here. So honestly, what I don't regret when you do good things. When single-handedly you've supported the entertainment industry, not just myself, but the logistics companies that I worked with, from Frankie to Kojo. Everybody has made a lot of money through my business, and this is, I cannot have regret for that, because they've all grown, right? And based on maybe what they learned from me, or based on the money they made, they bought other equipment, and that is what the world is supposed to be. We're all supposed to build each other up, not tear each other down. So no, I don't regret it. Yeah. I regret the actions, and I regret the fact that the Ghana entertainment industry have been sent back years, because I don't know which government or which private person is going to put out another $5 million to build a 20,000 seater in Ghana again. But you know what? We should move forward. And I encourage people too. But unless the courts of Ghana, unless the government, unless people prove to the entertainment industry that they care about us and that they're going to protect us and that they're going to invest, this is not money, but invest in supporting us with laws, with the police, with things so things like this don't happen. Then you know what? We'll do good as a country.
My final question: you've lost such huge investment. Yes. What do you seek?
Honestly, I seek justice, right? I seek, everybody worries about money. Money means nothing. When you die and leave it, you'll be gone, right? What I seek is not only justice, is for this to not happen again. I seek for people that do these things to be brought to face it. I seek that Ghana should be a peaceful, lawful country where we all respect and obey our laws. And I seek that people should not take matters into their own hands. They should go to court and do the right thing. It's not about money. I'll let my lawyers worry about that. But what I seek is justice. And also, I seek for peace. And I also seek for people to do the right thing. Because when you're doing things, God is looking at you. And if you claim we're a Christian country, we should start acting like that. And stop doing evil things and going to church and jumping and clapping. Let's start being a country that we uphold human decency and the laws of Ghana. That's what I seek.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
Jim FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now.
106.3 FM. Forget all that them a see that them a demand them telling me the mean right. Me know them know.
Even the floor I started on alone, I put $2 million because children's clay. So I had to dig 2.5 meters of all this and fill it with laterite and stone. So it's a huge investment that I haven't. So I was asking for something. Find the right place, which, believe it or not, I finally found it. I found the land at the university. We are in final negotiations, and actually, in the next week or so, we would have completed to relocate this facility. So we are at the advanced stages, close to completing the transaction. So for them to do this outside of a court order and unlawful and illegal. So we pick this up with the Ghana police, and obviously we go back to court and proceed.
Now, how secured or protected are some of your property in here? Because I can see this huge air conditioners. I can see you have chairs here, and there are offices here and stuff in there.
CEO Fantasy Entertainment, owner Fantasy Dome. What if we live in harmony? Shatawale. Ghana. Well, and to share Facebook, $5 million investment and a good family. And a good family. Ghana Hamrano a DB in DB. Dr. Agnes Edu, good morning to you. Ever the bunkata na personal and also. Akasimano eduna nonkuno abo nonkuno nya bo pepepe. Yeah, the game park game. Draw not live draw near the bebro Adom TV. Enti Shannon so say untwa ya bomodi anetwa game park games I pick 4 numbers no from 0 to 9 and no pick a 9 that we chat dial *946# yes that we chat and now call www.gameparkgames.com now if you watch Adom TV 9 a.m. 12 p.m. 6 p.m. 3 live draws Monday to Sunday. Let's play this game and cash out on some good moolah. Game Park Games, more moolah, more power. latest film in Kunyano. Hey, papa.
Was me chat on this road, keep the ghetto with them open, happy by the things and by mama home.
Anti baby facility, we live in area. Oh, come on, latest from your partner for the medium.
And can also was and Quadana, a digital my grown you be on Motoana. Mutan kind of mean,
baby, careful, Nimbo, mammy, like Mini, she habo, a shimia qua, Hammy Pumaye, in habo, fine. Can mammy, but Makele, can papa, but what's a maton?
They say you have to fix yourself before they cut you.
Okay, that is say two bob and then young Quarano.
Two bob. I know, yeah, a Casaben cry. I know, yeah, I know, yeah.
I say, yeah, the Jim Quarao. Oh, why am I a quando? CJ, oh, babies, they're managing babies home, papa. And I said, yeah.
Shatawale, Nenumwe, managing home power.
Okay.
We'll 500 on him. You want a man manages anyway. Yeah, what if?
Okay, what
yeah, man, yeah. And somewhere woman, and someone shut a can on your women.
Yes, I did not get you 70 years.
Simon Tete, or say or share live or Ivory Coast.
That's good.
Simon Tete, bonjour, comment ça va?
Ça va bien, merci.
Non, ami.
Oh, CJ Yakwaba. Nenra. Yamonsem, CJ Bonsem, na unim dia me become Bonsem.
Yabama hwan.
Wo dia Bonsem, oh.
Na me bona o kan sem no.
CJ Bonsem, oh. Mo. Enra, ya baba wa berry. Unim say e ma 100 meters no. Che say wa famu mema no so no. Se no ye nua be ma baako
Benjamin Azamati. Yeah.
Se so kwa finance so.
Yeah.
Na
unim say Azamati of your da.
Hey, of your mother.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, or your damn boy.
No wonder.
Me kan omo mu tell me of CFM nyina.
Omunim. No wonder.
Yeah.
No wonder.
Azamati.
Na Abrantia no Benjamin was second and munyam. Na him say omo ekọ no before so obedu semi finals no. No American no 2 year no ne seconds no. Na ye 10.54 seconds.
Yeah.
No de call ye. Na finals na what to media penetrate no. No so de 10.41 seconds. Na there was so ye ne say to qualify or the Beko Olympics no. I was say otumi enya 10 seconds pepepe. CJ. Once we there 10.54 and na about 10.41. It is a Benjamin a year and a home. Now what to me enya 10 seconds and not say otido Olympics Ghana yejinam. You say bo to hoda ye kono no. Ni ye ko break sa record no. So I say eti Ben what bodwuma Monyere mo ho saa mayen na mo nkoso sa se da senkrofo interest ani ade e ba mu pa na mo chese ba no boxing ho so a chese medals aga na agie de anya de keto osije ye gi medals ne saa na eno ene ye bom pa enkrofo se o se no na meka se 150 o mo se ase ebi mo sere kra se nye possible but bibia ye possible. Bibia possible. Enti no wo hwa sade no Black Bombers na omo bodwuma start omo de ye omo campaign no chese bibia de da ye enti pa ya monta o machi eso omo bayi dom ho pa no magic medals na dodo e de aba Ghana na kane soafo ano no hye agudie ho nsem so e wo Nigeria Chief Sunday Daring na sije wo chese wo hwe Britia wa Ghana e de ya hoboa and African Games na ekoso na wose Ghana esabasobo wose Ghana ban ɛna asoe na mo ɛhwa gudie nsam so no ɛne organizing committee ni nyinaa ɔmo ahya masa event ya ba so pepepa ɛkɔ so ma yade esanse time frame no na ɛnya de abɛka sɛ ɛwasa ɛne tentem so na Ghana so nya ba bi abɛka sɛ facilities ni nyinaa no ɛwɔ hɔ dada enti sɛ ya ahoboa tentem a ɔmo de adi sa adwuma no wɔsoafo dada yi ɛbɔ Ghana mpanyefo abaso African Games 2023 a ɛkɔ so no na mame fa wo enko da obokrata foforo mu a we the find the mu enam yi asem ni free ye na ene akukuda ne de ya homo CJ akukuda da obokrata no na the anko da obokrata yi ebo amane mame nko ne fe to so miensa esasasem we de yasem hia ne nyina ene say Ghana Statistical Service ehwehwemu o ma ye no 2022 yi di aba no kyerɛ sɛ enkwada o manya emfie dumienu kosi emfie dunson wo mododo ɛyɛ empem aduoso enkron ahanso aduasa miensa 79,733 ene maiwa o madi sanfie na CJ oma ware anaso mo ne emema ete na ehwehwemu no kyerɛ sɛ 25,999 emaiwa mom no 12 to 14 years enka ye ka sempa 12 to 14 de na omo ye JHS nkwada so ko school a sabre ebi mo ti aware ase awo miensa enan enum ebi mo so afi ne de mama aware 12 to 14 years no omo dodo no 25,999 ena eno chi so no sa wo hye mo omo echichemu de mamantam no a da obokratai ebo amane se ba bi e wo soro pa wo mo de mai wo mo ye nkwada ma aware tifido mantam North East tifie poye mantam nim CJ ena omo kire se mai wadodo no a eware ho no ekita 13%. Wofi ho ma no akọ Savannah region ho no so 10.9% and Northern region akasa so 10.6%. Enti regions ebobo so we nyina no mo che say dodo no eyade a ewo soro ye wo say ani ekọ ho nom na dawro bia akwakwa hodo ebo se wo se nkwada maiwa no ye momo ekwan no ko school kwaji nim de na de opeso obenyine be ye daache no wotumi duru ho nom na nsa no wadwena ware ho ansa na ware be hia no kwan no chensa kwada ni swa na ye chena ma ware mo musia wo wa omode o nkwada yi kosia wo wa ne ade o ma yesu o masiwa ni nyina no na de obokrata yi ebo ho amane enti se won sa eka de anko de obokrata mu a wadaroma ebi wo ha no abekenkan na NDC amanyokuo no so ena omu demand say enhwehwemu enkoso no kranie $242 million eni sika African Games ekoso yi akosem na CJ asem wei obi ati o setwetwe aso obi ati a wote da bi odi omo makirem esansa okọ obi man so enfa o de no kware no mo se ban ka because omo no omo facilities ne dada enaja wo mo de bi keka ho na eno na NDC amanyoko no edi tudwa esa wo setwetwemu koso na sa sika na mpanyifo atudin esa no ena omo de ya hoboa ma African Games ekoso no Ghana fo nyina tim nyomo fan no obi ati ase se boteman se is Legon Stadium hoyi a omo siesie ka no omo bobo so omo de ye no omo be kirekiye mu moto ayon roso sen contractor na je sen park na die enti na bro so sa enkodwa ne senate ehia pa enti na no de NDC amanyoko no enso de atum de anko de bokrata anim ha na Liberia delegation penyifo mo fi Liberia abagana won se Ghana ba no forma gudie tuo na chese Ghana tu ache na eno wo mo eba no ma be hwe se de nioma ekọ ne Ghana edi ne dwuma edefa enyom nko an oman aba se wonim se nche bia ena Burkina Faso Zambia South Africa ene aman ahodo bi mu akandifo ni mpanyifo so baye ebe hwe se de enioma ekọ ewo ye mining sector wonom no na agya wo so aginim de kakra eno eho asem de anko ediaba na mede wo ekọ daybreak de bokrata yi mu na ye gina ne fa etoso miensa na se no sa wokọ asante mantemu a CJ de akoba nyina ene se MPP amanyoko no chairman makoma kwaduasa enan out of aduana enso no ena sese omo eni chema wuntumi ede aboni wo mantam ne mu a enema bi a ekoso ene sade ensenkan bitie no womo echese womo ebo enyoso ntie na so amada bokratai echese we no ase wo pa ena atiasim na wo hwa sampanyufo nyina yi de odi anima ne sa ehyenkrata yase no ena ekasein na omo chese eye Mansia South constituency chairman eye Owura Richard Aje Mensa Oforin ya dodo na efre no eye Tom wono na okopie eye regional discipline committee no anim wo mo chese wodi wade suban bi di aye nyoma bi a ensem fata na etia party no enhyehye na eno na communications director Paul Kwabena Yandro na edisa ensem wei ekoto dwa editia panyin ya eho asem asori no na ne nyina mu no wo mo chese panyin sem no kan no na eye die etia chema wuntumi eno na ema party no esi sagyan na wo to nsa ede fre no kotototo ano na eho sensem a etwa go no chese ekoyi fifi mensa ede ne sa ahyase no chese party no enhye so mode eye party hyehyɛ ne pepepe be adwuma na enkonko ba se wɔkyena bie no na edioma kodane na afi kwakwa ise bi obi amfa hyehyɛ bi anya adwuma bibi ankoyie na edemente be ho ase ne entitimu eba party nim eno ena mo kyese wo mo empe wo mo so mo pese bibia be ha party na sumdwe won potem honom enti party mpanyifo no eyade bia eya wo mo enkan hu safi we ya bato afi wo mo hia nkabom ena mo de akosa ekon no daybreak the bokrata anim ha asemwe eda ha na chema wuntumi eda ha pepepe wo hye the overseer anim nso a wase more trouble for MPP in Ashanti region eno so eda ha na Owura Benada Ntwibosia kon efoni nso so eda ha na NDC amanyoko no so na ede eto Owura Mustafa Yusuf waso afo hye agudie hu sem so ese offer na dwuma ento ho as Minister of Youth and Sports eno so eye Owura Sami Jemfi efoni eda asemi ho enti CJ na the bokrata yi dia be kamensa eni amane a ye de be ma atifo no
ansa na wo be sori so no me be kenkan krata ye free omampani akachi
okay
na wachirim ede amamatifo
no problem
krata yi enra ena ebeto abontene na free omampani aso ye ya na Asante bedi atuo ena nensa ehyaase LGBTQ+ eho ensem kaye se akoto mampani anim se akoto nanim se obesan se won san krata no ena damanim hey abna mamenkan
kan
Transmission of the Human Sexual Rights and Family Values Bill 2024. It has come to the attention of this office that while the president and other senior officials of the presidency were at Peduase for a cabinet retreat on Thursday, 14th March 2024, you attempted to submit the Human Sexual Rights and Family Values Bill 2024, the bill, to Jubilee House for the president to signify his assent or otherwise to the bill. This office is aware of two pending applications for an order of interlocutory injunction, both filed on 7th March 2024 in the Supreme Court in Dr. Amanda Odoi versus the Speaker of Parliament and the Attorney General, and Richard Sky versus the Parliament of Ghana and the Attorney General, respectively, to restrain you and Parliament from transmitting the bill to the President, and also to restrain the President from signifying his assent to the bill, pending the final determination of the matter. The Attorney General has, by letter dated 18th March 2024, informed the President that he has been duly served with both applications and has advised the President not to take any step in relation to the bill until the matters raised by the suits are determined by the Supreme Court. It is the understanding of this office that both applications have also been duly served on Parliament. Therefore, it would be improper for you to transmit the bill to the President, and equally improper for this office to receive the bill until the Supreme Court determines the matters raised in the suit. Indeed, it is settled law that during the pendency of an interlocutory injunction application, the status quo ante ought to be preserved, and no action should be taken that would result in prejudicing the injunctive relief sought, and undermining the authority of the court. In the circumstances, you are kindly requested to cease and desist from transmitting the bill to the president until the matters before the Supreme Court are resolved. Best wishes. Signed, Nana Bedietuo Asante, Secretary to the President, and copied, addressed to the Clerk of Parliament, Parliament House, Accra. Attention, Mr. Cyril K.O. Insia, and copied to the Vice President, Jubilee House, Accra, the Chief of Staff, Jubilee House, Accra, the Attorney General and Minister for Justice, Ministries, Accra, and the Majority Leader, Parliament House, Accra.
ɛne na CJ arebrofo ya wie die ma memmo ne tofa emma o neti ase se wonim se emrase bedwafie agye be obi atuma no ebesi kwan na oba ani oba enna oba ne oba ware be ma ne be ma ware ne nyina agye atum se Ghana emfo so Ghana ensoso so na se parliament agye be obi atisa atuma wo se komampani nchen na omampani de ne sa ehyase ansa na abaye mra ai betumi akan de ensase yebo ese samra no eye adwuma na eno na ehun komodie bae no na ewo se mrase bedwafie wie no mode ho amane ene bill ni nyina ne ho nsem no ekodan mampani ne atwa so de ne sa ebehyase emu no na da bokret de making kan yi ye from mampani atena ye no ekye se wo mote sabra na wo mo enya ntiye no na omampani ene eye empanyefo bi omo ewo omampani atena ye honom no na omo nyina ekọ eye peduase a na kyese omo ekọ akoye cabinet enhie mu eye nano ya wada na eye obani busum ya da toso edunan na eho no omo te se empanyefo fimrase bedwafie aba Jubilee House on ma bill na wo mo edi tumu wie ye no wo mo de brema mpani na kyese ne saka no so ede ne nsa ahyesa bill no ase na wo kyese Manpanini office no enimpefe say enipa mienu a womo ye Ghana for de tabo ato bill no so ya eno no de kan eye 7th March na Supreme Court no ye Dr. Amanda Odoi the Speaker of Parliament na ode sa suit no an ode akwakodan court a wose court ensi kwan de to so mienu so no Richard Sky the Parliament of Ghana na Attorney General itine chese nipa mienu na edisa ensem akwakodan court na ne saso no na ekire se sansem yeni ya ewo court no esio mampani kwan ese obeje bill no anaso de ne sa ebehyase esanso simrase bedwafie kwan eso omode bill ne krampo be fifi honom akọ omampani atenaye enti eno na wo kye se bosumi ya ne de to so edunwotwe no na Attorney General edi afutuo ebro mampani ne natena honom no se ensese wo mode wo monsa eka bill no anaso oje bill no kosi se Supreme Court nsem ye do manim yomo ede tabo eto so no Supreme Court atena asem no so ade awie amnesty ne ginaye ansa na ebetumi aba no saa wose bibia si kwan ese parliament so ede bill no be fi ho no mo aba entese eba ne se wo mo de saa bill no ebre mampani enti eno wo mo eche so mu nyina no enhwese sade emra no ene ensese tie no wo mo de be ye adwuma obi ankosi mra na chi ema ne sunsuanso emeso obia enti mra se bedwafie Emma bill no enna wo mo enchen kosi se Supreme Court be ka asem na wie na ya teso mampani anase emrase bedwafie no sa tabo no enna wo mo so ento mo de ko Attorney General so cheso mo ya we pass suit ya ye de bi akoma ya service speaker aye Attorney General no o ma sanso serve parliament enti parliament ya we wasa ekwan no so enti CJ no ene eye enkrati abobo so ni nyina enti kosi se Supreme Court betena ase si gina ye de bill no enka parliament eno ene de eye Nana Asante eye bedietuo Nana bedietuo Asante secretary edema mampani wode ne sa ahye nkrata na se a wode akoma clerk to parliament na ene Cyril K.O. Insia wasanso akope vice president eye mampani abedi akire sanso na eye abai oman ni chief of staff no so akope no na aban lawyer panyin wakope no na dom kase ba no dane o mrache bedwafie so no wakope ni CJ na enkrata ne mu amane
oye enti abedwafo tenasi bejidi se sankrata krata from mampani aso ye no ebedi mu nkomo because me interest wo
Nyonko me nso me interest
me interest
na say ma menya me birthday na me sorry why happy birthday enkoma Owura Isaac Sir we divisional officer grade 1 Wager fire service commander Owura Sir nyame onyo kese no hye we ne day oma enkwatenten ene yedie 106.3 esene enkwatenten yesofa obade enchen de ma ne apomode papa happy birthday so enko emana na ama nyame wa be Queen Casablanca mia menua ba radio mu minya no kasa nyamenya okese na onsha unim sa medo pa yedi adom ne nkoso ne apomode papa ene message from bade chain e dia ma menua kenke kasa ye wish you happy birthday na Owura George Ofosuhene eye CEO e de Mabond Savings and Loans ene yo Ofosuhene woda ja nyamenya okese no nsha wai mia me boss Josh Tigo ena etunkre e de ma no nyamenya okese pa and happy birthday enkoma Owura Akua Owusunate ya owo Ogilvy Africa ene eye wawoda nyamenyo kese makua yedi enkwatenti ne animunyam ene yesi fro bade enchen ede ama nyamenyo kese happy birthday so enko Emma Clifford anim or your head of marketing strategy and communications ewo Sunu Assurances Ghana Limited nyamenyo kese we if the multimedia group ye nyina ye enchen ene yetunkre ede ma apomden papa ene kwatenten yedie ene yede ema CJ
abna lawyer Listowell Kojo Fojo ne ma entafo in fact me ma se minua no mu me ma
because me ase omo ye me ma o da bi na se kwara ya da omo di ai
okay enti happy birthday enkoma enionyam hene kwabena bafo Fojo ena enionyam bafo Fojo
enionyam hene okay ena enionyam oh nice
so baba ko be ma ba ko and we di fie enum 5 years and this one is from the Fojos your dad Mr. Fojo and your mommy and the whole family
you wish a happy birthday nyame chirom na onyam kese pa and that's a kill you cry ni che
and then so Matilda Esuma Matilda Tinkon Apple happy birthday to you Matilda have a blast nakopon enshira papa
amen
yeah happy birthday to you
amen see the fufu party so baso
1st April
me most tauti orapalu but Easter Monday ya to safre obrabe di fufu enkwam bia opebia ya available lawyer Chumbarima ye invite nyame yadma Easter Monday ye fufu party okwen anya show ba no nkwan o de ya bra
lawyer oni fufu
o ba no nkwan fufu party no ani
kwasi fatu suma me
Adom TV fufu party o tim na da na me makatache mu ni fufu
rapa lo zo ni fufu
Aden na utu ya
media no me foi kutu na me jaidi
ntia ya me enfa ya wo body enko a David na make sure say yeah me fa banche nka ho o ba me ye body fufu ama ho
o ma me ti me jaidi
don't worry me ye body fufu
me jaidi be 20 years ni
o de woni bi da kra ho Aden
me fiti me kwala bro
so o special reason bi an
me min ndi ma di nyan se me ni fufu nti ya no de ubisa me ade fiti kwala bro
kan sa o se me he o ma me
na ubisa o ma me
the point is me ni fufu nti ti fufu ne abetia ne banku nyina
anya show de bra
nyame ya adoma 1st April yeah
aben kwan wo ho katen kwan reren kwan oh anim ha ya
ya
so wana batran de nne ba
ensuro enti me kwa reren ho kakra
so de me ame wona ba ko fe so wana batran de nne ba
enti ayo fofo party pacha wa ma wa yo ho bra na nyame adma Easter Monday ye nyina ye didi ohia ye wasanka oh yeah
Easter Monday ni efi kwawu no a
ye jina mu
na ye ba fofo party no
team na bi be wo ha ye be ko so hu enti no It's your back Sunday na you may not ha because for party no you know
so can say space room
o say
for party ni free
free
I'm for be
you hear ya san
ayo an de nya obi de na enya ne ba mo ayo a
it's the fire one bra
na do the plate bear
oh ayo wa fufu ye di wasanka mu asanka ayo wa ne wa dabi fa asanka honorable incoming president first April. 1st April Easter Monday fufu party patch of brebi na ye nidi na ye nom na ye ni asa fufu TJ me da say
abena pokwa hwene